HomeBistro.com. Freshly prepared, home-delivered, restaurant-quality gourmet delivered straight to your home. Choose from over 50-plus gourmet meal options cooked by world-class chefs and delivered frozen, ready to eat within minutes and no commitment. Welcome to the one-shop gourmet food delivery, specializing in affordable options to eat right and feel great. 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Every ingredient is handpicked to the highest standard. And why you should buy from HomeBistro.com? Restaurant quality, made with natural ingredients, delivered right to your door. Overnight shopping is available. Diabetic, paleo, heart health, and vegetarian options to eat. Doing business since 1999. Courteous, knowledgeable, and professional support. Complete PCI compliant SSL security ordering, and great meals. Choose from some of my favorite dishes: the Mediterranean chicken with orange honey sauce, the charbroiled chicken romesco, or the grilled chicken breast with sweet and spicy vegetables. No matter what you choose, you can't lose with HomeBistro.com. Eat great, feel good, and save some money with HomeBistro.com. Hit the link in the description section below for more information. Located in Henderson, Nevada, BulkSupplements.com supplies over 400 pure nutritional supplements, ingredients to hundreds of thousands of consumers and manufacturers. All of their products are available from grams to metric tons through their online store at BulkSupplements.com. Orders received 4 noon Pacific Standard Time ship the same day. Their FDA-registered CGMP manufactured and distributing facility has a staff of over 60 full-time employees that take pride in providing excellent customer service and producing quality products for their customers. The wellness of the community is of the utmost importance to Bulk Supplements. It's dedicated to maintaining all health code and government regulation. Each supplement is tested in their in-house laboratory before distribution, ensuring that all products are safe for consumption. For any additional testing, they utilize reputable and vetted US-based independent labs. Customer service is available 7 days a week from 7:30 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time through live chat, phone, and email. Bulk Supplements products are produced in an FDA-registered and inspected manufacturing facility. So, if you want quality supplements at a quality price, Bulk Supplements is the company for you. Bulk Supplements, clean and pure bulk supplements. Check the link in the description section below for more information. TheWhoThatDaily.com. That's right, TheWhoThatDaily.com. Your one-stop shop for everything New Orleans Saints, New Orleans Pelicans, LSU Tigers, even the top flight boxing news. So if you're a Who That and you're looking for a place to stay up on your team, TheWhoThatDaily.com is your site. TheWhoThatDaily.com for the sport Who That in all of us. Who That family, check out the Pro Shop. That's right, the Pro Shop is the platform stores where you can go and buy all the latest merch to support the platform. Available at the Pro Shops, we have dozens of hundreds of products available for you and your family. Unisex tees for men and women, hoodies and sweatshirts, tank tops, kids and baby items, long sleeve tees, mugs, pillows, wall art, bath bedding, face masks, phone cases, stickers, bags, fanny packs, socks, hats, and many other items. Please feel free to check out the Pro Shops. The link is in the description section below. And remember, it helps the platform continue to grow. So check out the Pro Shop and Who That too.
Yeah. Well, all right. Like you always say, welcome, welcome, welcome. welcome. #1 sports talking D. We ain't like the Falcons, we won't blow the lead. Look, all we talk is who that, who got cut and who back. Rookies and the vets, players you should look at. It's the sports coma, you don't wanna miss it. Got the pre-game, party, post-game statistics. Get a visit from Sway, maybe DC or 5. It's the hottest thing smoking, Big Q and the guys. Go to YouTube Live, make sure you subscribe. Interviews inside the Saints locker room high. Talk to Drew, Jordan, Zach, Payton, New Orleans, who that nation. Best believe when I say we bleed gold and black. Ain't a miracle or rivalry could ever hold us back. No, Beastquake, Bounty Gate, let the truth be told. It's the sports coma, all we know is say Super Bowl. Yeah.
You're listening to the Sports Coma with Big Q and the guys on the PRO Media Network.
Hello?
Sean, with Taysom Hill, I think we expected probably after the way last season ended for him to just keep on building from there. What do you think took a little while this season to unlock him and to get him rolling like he did last night again?
Well, part of it was some of the things that we saw defensively relative to there were some good opportunities throwing the football. So a lot of it specifically was by game plan. But each week, we're looking for those type plays, and there's a physicality to the run game we get, with some of the gap schemes we're running, and it's an awfully good run defense. And so you're trying to find an edge to give you maybe a different way of attacking the defense. Those guys do a real good job. Their front is strong. The linebackers are exceptional, and yeah, it was a little bit of a wrinkle relative to how to attack them.
Hey, Sean, how impressive was Trey Hendrickson on those 3 straight plays, and how would you just assess his performance the first half of this season?
He's playing well. He's really done a good job for us. He plays with great energy. He's strong. He's at a real good weight, and we got a good rotation going. Ryan and those guys, when you look at the total snap counts they're playing, it requires a lot of energy, and I think those guys are in a good rotation. But he played well.
Sean, going back to Taysom, the first third down on the first drive when he threw to Jared Cook, is that a tendency that you're building as a play caller where you're purposely building it for a few weeks even, that you can flip in a game like that? Or is that something you discovered maybe, self-evaluating that you could go against your own tendencies? What's sort of the origin of that call?
Yeah, I think it's coverage-based. It's, a heavy run formation. It's a formation that we've shown on tape before a handful of times, and with the hopes that, if you're snapping directly to a runner, you're kind of getting your man advantage back, i.e. any wildcat run. And so there's some adjustments some teams defensively make, and one of them by Tampa was to get that man advantage back with the middle safety coming into the front. And so that when that happens, then you kind of have some advantages in the passing game. So, going in, one of the thoughts, as we met offensively last night, yesterday, the day before even, hey, an early third down call, 3rd and 2, 3, 4, 5, that this would be certainly a wrinkle, something different that appears to be another run and is a pattern that we run pretty frequently, but presenting it a different way. All right, thanks, guys.
Payton, man, in the building. Big ups to the great Saint Think Tank. Who that family? Good to see y'all in the live stream. Much love to you and Yearns on this episode of the Sports Coma. Big ups to the family members. Thank y'all for returning for this stream as well. Please hit the like button, family. Appreciate y'all for being in the building. Much love to all the beautiful Black and Gold family members as we continue to grow. Big ups to all the people in the building as well. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us for this edition of the Sports Coma. As this one is called TSC Saints Embarrass Buccaneers on the road. 38-3 reaction. Of course, this will be the reaction show for the great Saint Think Tank to chime in on this one, man. We're going to bring in, and of course, I like to say, like I always say to start the shows off, being over 5 years of the Sports Coma. And I would like to say, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're now rocking with the Sports Coma with Big Q and the guys, where we have intense, entertaining, educating, and enlightening sport talk from your favorite sports family. Big ups to the family in the building as well. Big ups to all the family members. KB, who that to you? Delvin Jones, who that to you? Torrey Shepard Sr., who that to you? Byron, what's up, Byron? Good to see you. Who that to you? Okula, what's up, Okula? Larry Williams, who that to you? GM Kev, who that to you? Marty Frost, who that to you? Jerry Poor, who that to you? Good to see you, brother Jerry. True Louisiana, who that to you? Daniel Messer, what's up, Daniel? How you doing, bro? Who that to you? Who else we got there? Trey Joseph, who that to you? Tyra, who that to you, baby? Big ups to you. Abraham, who that to you? Carlito, what's up, Carlito? Who that to you? Good to see you. Todd, what's up, Todd? Who that to you? Tro Blewett, who that to you? Let's see who else we got there chiming in the chat as well. All the family members. Abby, who that to you? Abby Celestine, who that to you? Says trust to Payton. Oh, you're making Sway blush. Who that to you? Abby. Dirty South Voodoo Jag, who that to you? Devin C, who that to you? Let's see who else we got. Till, my dog Till in the building. What's up, fam? Kendrick, what's up, Kendrick? Who that to you, bro? Good to see you in the chat, fam. DeWright, what up, DeWright? Who that to you? Donald, what you say there, Donald? Who that to you as well? John Thompson, what's up, John? How you doing, fam? Big ups to you and Yearns on this one as well. Who else we got there? To give shout outs to Jarvis, who that to you? Kelly Bromley, who that to you? Kelly, good to see you, fam. Much love, thank you. Miguel, what's up, Miguel? Who that to you, fam? In the chat, Miguel Lomax. B Jizzle, what's up, B Jizzle? What's happening, fam? Good to see the brother doing good. Chiming in from New Orleans, bro. Good to see you, fam. Much love to you, B Jizzle. What's happening? And of course, family, welcome all to the live stream tonight on Friday. Of course, Monday nights we usually do reaction. It's a 3-hour show. The first hour we go over the statistics and break it down. And of course, I'm Big Q, your host, and coming in for this episode of the Sports Coma, I like to open up and the chat in a little bit, but I want to give a big shout out to my co-host tonight, Black Suede. What's going on, Black Suede? How you doing, brother?
Whoa, what's going on, player? What's going on, dog? I'm all right. I'm in the building. Good to be with the family, man. Good to be with the family.
Big ups to the Suede that's in the building as well. And like I said, a lot of family members are glad to have Black Suede in the building. He'll be co-hosting with me tonight on this one. Also, big ups to Suede. Thank you for dropping by as usual. Jarrell Bledsoe, who that to you? Ryan G, what's up, Ryan? Who that to you? Says secondary needs to keep that same energy. Don't let up. We can't lose the steam. Can't lose steam. Thank you for that, bro. Appreciate it. And I agree with you, bro. If we could just stay right around where we is with this balance, with this intensity, and the will to win, we displayed killer instinct yesterday, and to put teams away, and we can bottle this stuff and just keep it with us. Listen, we gonna be all right. I tell you, I'm loving this intensity, man. I'm loving this.
Oh, we forgot to shout out one of our true secret weapons, and somebody on television I saw. I think it was old Skip. Old Skip shouted out Winston, baby. Winston, baby, our insider. You heard me? Shout out to that old boy Winston.
All right, appreciate you, bro. You talking about Charles Winston?
No, I'm talking about Jameis Winston.
Oh,
Our insider, baby. I forgot all the other night.
Oh, okay. I got appreciate. All right. Big ups as well. Joy, who that to you, Joy? Thank you for joining us, fam. Chilling. J Rock, what up? Joy and Isabella, who that to you, fam? Thank you for joining us, my brother. Abraham chiming in all the way from Cali. What's up, Abraham? Good to see you in the chat as well. Big ups to you, Jarrell. I see you, fam, chiming in from Shreveport in the building.
Port City, baby.
Kelvin 14, who that to you, Kel? Good to see you in the chat. King Creole.
Jerry and Kevin in the building. What's happening, players?
GM Kev. King Creole the first. Who that to you, fam? Thank you for joining us. Who that to you? Willie Bibbins is in the building as well. What up there, Willie? Good to see you. King Creole, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate the super chat. King Creole the first in the building. Much love to you, fam. Thank you for your super chat. Much love to you and yearns. Thank you, bro. All right, JT, who that to you? JT, thank you, bro, for the blessings. Same to you, my friend. Appreciate you.
JT.
YT Solo, who that to you, fam? Thank y'all for joining us, man. As we continue to grow, Louis Lombard chiming in. Who that from the Who That Nation Cali chapter? Louis is in the building. What's up, Louis? Thank you for being here, friend. Welcome as well. Inevitable. What's up, Inevitable? Expertise is in the building. Big ups to you all the way from Massachusetts. Big ups to you as well, my friend. It's Poppy 504. What's happening, fam? Good to see you in the chat as well. And all the family members chiming in on this one. Please hit upon the like button as we will start the show. What's up, Lori? Lori Hackler in the building. Big ups to Lori chiming in from the North Show. Kenny Sutton, who that to you, fam? Thank you for dropping by as well. Much love to you and Yearn and everybody in the building as well. And as you can hear, Sway got the special effects behind him. So without further ado, fam, I just like to give a shout out to the Saints, man, and how they've been playing, man. This last game was phenomenal. I can't ask for no more than what the Saints gave, man. They ran the ball. They displayed dominance. They showed the killer instinct, and this is the team that I knew that we were. And that's why I always talked about the family. Know when I used to make the reference about the share of the wealth offense. That was something that, we discussed, like in this game when Drew passed the ball to 12 different wide receivers. That's most certainly the share of the wealth offense where you get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. It's that Oprah Winfrey offense. Everybody, you get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. That's that Oprah Winfrey offense, man. And I knew we had it all the time, man. And it was good to see them move it around. Latrell Pollard, who that to you, Latrell? Good to see you. Sufayan. What's up, Sufayan? Big ups to you, fam. Who that to you? Soldier for God. What's up, Soldier for God? What's happening, man? Big ups to you, bro. Yeah, it's been a while, bro. Good to see you in the chat, man. Big ups to you, man. Ain't see the family member in a while. Hope everything all right with you out there in San Antonio, my brother. Big ups to you and Yearn. Big ups. Thank you for stopping by. Please hit, and Trail, what's up, Trail? I see you, fam. Hit the like button, everybody. Travis Daisy, what's up, Travis? How you doing, fam? Big ups to you as well. Big ups. All right, fam, so just give me a second. I'll share the screen. We'll go over the statistics, and then me and Sway to analyze everything. Then we'll go from there. Then we'll go into the break. After the break, we'll open up the phone lines for 2 straight hours of, actually, we're going to do the chat tonight because, my phone's not really working. The phone line's not working that good tonight. So we're gonna roll with the chat tonight. So I'll place a link in the chat after the break or right before the break, and we'll get all the family members lined up. Gundam, who that to you, Gundam? I see you, fam. Big ups to you and Yearns. And I'll put the link in the chat after the break, and everybody can chime in, and we'll try to fit everybody in. We'll go 2 straight hours commercial free. After our second break, we'll get everybody we can get on their thoughts after it. So once again, thank Black Suede for chiming in the chat.
Oh, thank you for having me, brother.
Thank you, bro. And then we'll get it going. So I'll share my screen with the family members, and we'll get going. And this starts off 38-3, man. It's absolutely beautiful. And the Saints are 3-1 on the road. That's beautiful as well. Love what I'm seeing. Listen, I couldn't, and the family members know I've been real critical of our gameplay over the last several weeks because I knew we could do better. I knew we can do better. And this is what I envisioned our team looking like when their minds is made up. This type of performance is what I was pushing for, what I was envisioning and pushing. Without all the mistakes, focused in, dialed in, attention to detail. It was everything. Full, everybody playing on par, offense, defense, special teams. Everybody on point, decimation, domination. That's what I seen, and this was a very appeasing win for me and my soul. It's like getting some good soul food, man, and it really, really made me feel good to see the Saints dominate like they dominated, man. Listen, it makes it sweet against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but if I could see this level of domination for our team consistently and thoroughly, listen, this is what I envisioned. This is what I knew our team could be. So let's get into it. First downs, 27 first downs for the Saints versus 13. That's more than doubled up. The Saints took advantage of that. Third down efficiencies we had, the Saints converted 9 of 14. We usually kind of have a little issue there, but we were 9 of 14 while keeping Tampa Bay. See, they don't talk about that. The 1 and 9. They were 1 and 9 on third down. So they won't make it look like Tom Brady, this, that, and the third. The Saints, he was out there throwing the ball. He had 38 attempts out there. So he was out there trying to throw the ball. We were stopping him. It's almost like they try to pretend like it was just he had a bad game. We caused him to have a bad game.
There you go. Cause and effect, player. That's what it is.
That's what it is. Oh, and Swade, 0 for 3 on fourth down. So they were 1 of 9 on third down, and then 0 for 3 on the fourth down. Total plays, bro. Now, we know about the TOP, but this is what, when you have the TOP in your hand, this is what your plays look like. The Saints had 73 plays in this game. That's obscene versus 46 by the Buccaneers. Total yards, the Saints 420 against them 194, kept them underneath 200 yards worth of passing, which was phenomenal. They averaged per play over 6 yards per play, while Tampa was 4.2. You look at the passing, combined with all three of the Saints passes, everybody got a chance to throw the ball, including Taysom and Jameis. 282 against 186 by Tom Brady. You look at the rushing attack, the Saints had 138 yards. Y'all know I'm big on the run. I'm big on the run and stopping the run. The Saints had 138 rushing yards tonight off of 37 rush attempts, and they averaged almost 4 yards per rush. That's pretty good. That's damn good. And then a phenomenal stat, 2 of them, Swade, is the Saints defense held, and listen, let me say this. 138 rushing yards, Swade, against a defense that was the best rush stuffing team in the NFL. They held teams to 70-something yards a rush, according to statistics. So you put 100, you demoralized them. The things that they thought they could do really well, you demoralized them.
Shout out to the offensive line, man.
Shout out to the offense and the defense. Both lines were spectacular.
That's right.
138. And Sway, today 70 holding you to 70. You almost doubled up with the rushing yards. They're supposed to stop you at 70, and you almost had 140. You almost doubled up, and then of course holding them to a measly 8 yards. 8 yards, right, off of 5 rushing attempts, 1.6 on that is ghastly. That was the NFL record in patheticness, by the way. And of course, the Saints in the red zone had no issues. 5 of 7, while Tampa only had 1 opportunity to be there, and they were 0 for 1. So the Saints' red zone defense, the Saints couldn't do no wrong, and I'm just really happy about this type of performance. Even kept the penalties down because we took the referees out the game, even though they tried to help them. And then they tried. And then 539 on the penalties right there, and of course 3 turnovers by Tampa. As you can see there, Saints had 2 right there. And the fumbles, 2 fumbles, and of course 3 interceptions. That's the mere bad spot, of course, with the Jared Cook situation, and of course time of possession, over 40 minutes by the Saints versus under 1956, which is just like that's 1956 with their time of possession, and also the year Tom Brady was born, because that's what he played. Looked like he played like. He played like he. He played Sweat. He looked like he was born in 1956. The way he played on Sunday night.
That dude, he looked horrible, man. He couldn't run, he couldn't see, he couldn't throw nothing. It was over. Can Tom Brady get the losing horn, player? Yeah.
That's funny. But yeah, but that's funny. But Sway, what you think about the team statistics before we move on to the individual stats, my friend?
Hey man, you know what? Like I said, the awesome part of that not only was just the 8 rushes, rushing yards by the Buccaneers was awesome, but that time of possession, man, that just blew my mind. I don't really think people let it sink in that 40 minutes is a whole half of a football game. It's like the whole first half, the Saints had the ball, and even 10 minutes into the second half, they had the ball, and that is awesome. But it's one thing, sir, that I want to say, and that's every year, and I think I talked to you about this every year, man. The Saints, we have a blowout. We have a blowout game. I think I remember back in 17, it was against the Bills. It was 47-10, and I think the year after that was like 48-7 against the Eagles. Or that year we did the Bengals 51-14. So this is maybe one of 2 of our blowout games. And you have to remember that with the Buccaneers, we've played them once, and we also had our famous insider Winston. Not only do we have our awesome coach Sean Payton, but I don't want when we go against the Niners next week. I don't want I do feel, man, they're gonna play down to their opponents, and they're not gonna they're not gonna go in their plays as they usually do. They're gonna use their regular plays from the season before because of who the 49ers are. So I don't want us to get in the game and then we win by 3-7, and then we get back to the what the hell is going on. We will win the game, but we won't win by a larger margin like we did this game.
If you run the football like you did against this team, because we've seen a few, I don't know, I can say we've seen a few different plays, not that many, but I think we've seen pretty much the same basic stuff that the team is running, but the difference is they running it with a different confident and dominating attitude. It's a difference it's a difference in that's the mentality. Running those plays confidently and making sure you dominate the line of scrimmage. The San Francisco 49ers, the Saints come with the running game and do what they did against Tampa. Not even ratchet it up to that 100% degree, but they should be still able to beat the San Francisco 49ers by 7 to 10 points at least, Way.
Frisco gave up 111 rushing yards last Thursday to the Packers and 294 passing yards to the Packers. And also the Frisco only put up 55 rushing yards themselves. So we will win, and they put up 282 yards passing, which I'm pretty sure they'll be, going into passing mode all game, which I guess they had to do that anyway because they were down like 21 points by the half, 20-something points by the half. So I don't see them winning. I just know I'm not expecting a huge blowout. Okay, I'm not expecting a huge blowout, but I do expect us to win by at least seven at the least.
Well, we'll see how it rolls, but I think the Saints.
How it rolls, the Stradamus is spoken.
Who?
Sway Stradamus. You gave me that name.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Swade Stradamus. All right. All right. Let's move on to the individual statistics here. Breeze outduels Brady. And it's more than outdo. It was outright domination what the Saints were able to do to this team. It was phenomenal, man, watching it. And the individual statistics, as you can see them on the screen, Drew Brees, of course, looking at this one is 26 of 32, 222 yards on the day. Not to mention he had almost average 7 yards a throw, 4 touchdown affair, 98.9 QBR, a rating of 135.2. You can't tell him nothing. Taysom Hill was able to get going. He threw the ball a couple of times in this game, 2 with confidence, 2 for 2, 48 yards, 24 yards per throw. And he got them kind of big, gashy throws simply because of the fact that this team was able to basically just not that Taysom throw took them off guard, man. When you throw and they weren't looking for Taysom Hill to throw the football. That was the wrinkle that really lit it for them, because once Taysom started throwing that ball, that package takes on a whole new life, which
exactly.
So that's the thing that we were advocating for, more of throwing the ball, because any other way you get him hurt. But he did a good job, and it woke him up, because if you look at the statistics as far as Taysom Hill is concerned, he was 2 for 2 for 48 yards and threw the ball. He had a QBR rating of 100. That's pretty good for Taysom. For real, it's a confidence builder, and plus he was a top rusher for the Saints. He had 7 carries for 54 yards. He averaged just under 8 yards per carry. Alvin Kamara had 9 carries for 40 yards and 1 touchdown. And I love that type of affair, because they didn't overuse Alvin Kamara. They had a dominant win, but everybody played a part in it. So you didn't have to overburden Kamara with it. So
he had a half a day at work today. He had a half a day at work yesterday. He didn't have to work too much.
That's right. That's well said, Sway, because that's exactly what it was. 9 carries, 40 yards. 4.4 yard per rush. He had 1 touchdown. Latavius Murray.
Brown, Brady's pass. Caught ball. Antonio Brown's got his first catch as a buck.
All right. Sorry about that, family. All right, but let's keep it going. Kamara, like I said, 9 rushes, 40 yards, 1 touchdown. Latavius, 10 rushes, 39 yards, averaged about 4 yards per rush. Dwayne Washington had 5 rushes for 9 yards in the game. Burton got 1. Drew scrambled a couple of times. Jameis had 3 scrambles as well, but it was -3. But the Saints got away from it with a team effort of 37 carries for 138 yards, about 4 yards per rush, and they had a score there. And if you look at the receiving game, Mike Thomas back to business way. 5 catches, 51 yards off of 6 targets. Deontay Harris got it going, 1 catch, 40 yards as well. Adam Troutman got involved, 3 for 39 and a touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders got back to business after 2 games off. 4 catches, 38 yards in the score off of 5 targets. He had a slick-ass route on the end zone. That
was beautiful.
Bro, he beat that guy. He was so smooth on that route that the guy thought he was cutting in, and he went out, and he was wide open. Beautiful. But awesome affair. Jared Cook, Taysom Hill, Traquan Smith, Josh Hill, Michael Burton, Marquez Callaway, Alvin Kamara, Latavius Murray all got passes from Drew Brees. Go ahead, Sway.
No, I was just saying, it may have just been me, but when I think that was Winston that threw that pass to Michael Burton. Am I correct? In garbage time, I guess. Burton kind of looked good to me running the ball, man. I was a big old dude, like he had a little scheme with him. You know what I'm saying? Running the ball. And it could have just been me, because I was just happy, and full of joy juice. But the dude looked kind of good running the ball, and I'm just thinking, will he be put in a package, bro? As far as running the ball, I'm just saying, just beware.
Right.
Michael Burton.
Well, it was good. He had 1 catch for 12 yards on that play there, and to be honest with you, that was a pretty good play. To be honest with you, I mean, it was a pretty good play. He was able to get 12 out of it, so good job. Like I said, all around the Saints they were pretty effective, except for we had the little issue with Jared Cook. But outside of that, the Saints were pretty flawless in this game. Going on over to the defense, Malcolm Jenkins was the top man, 5 tackles. Him and Demario Davis and P.J. Williams all had 5 total tackles. Marshawn Lattimore, 3 tackles, 1 pass defense in the matchup. Trey Hendrickson, 3 tackles. He had 2 sacks in the matchup as well. I think Hendrickson has, 7.5 sacks on the season, I want to say Trey Hendrickson have. Let me pull up his statistics right quick.
Pro Bowl numbers? Boy got Pro Bowl numbers?
I think he has 7.5, if I'm not mistaken. I'm about to find out right now. I'm about to see how many he got on the season. I think it's, if I'm correct, it's 7.5. Yep, it's 15 total. He has 15 solo tackles and 7.5 sacks. That's good for third in the NFL. So Trey Hendrickson doing a great job as well, man. Staying healthy.
That's right. Sorry about that.
So Trey Hendrickson doing a great job, man, staying healthy. And that's always been a thing. If Trey can stay healthy, we'll see what he can do. And he putting together a healthy season. So hopefully it's half the season here. Hope we can keep Trey stays healthy, Davenport stays healthy, and we keep what we got going on with this intensity and this confidence. We good. Janoris Jenkins and Chauncey Gardner-Johnson, along with Alex Anzalone and Malcolm Roach, all had 2 tackles as well. Malcolm Brown also had a sack in the matchup. as well. Jared Cook also he had a tackle. Swearinger played in this as well. He had a tackle. JT Gray, Marcus Williams, who also had that interception. Caden Ellis, Adam Troutman all had a tackle. David Onyemata had the interception. Malcolm Jenkins and Marcus Williams had interceptions in the matchup. So big ups to the Saints defense, who was able to sack Tom Brady. Not only just sack him, but they pressured him, they popped him, they knocked him around. I mean, they were constantly in his face. He was not comfortable at all the entire game. And kudos to the Saints, man. It really did. And then to contrast it, Tom Brady, 22 of 38, 209, 5.5, 3 interceptions, 3 sacks on him, QBR of 3.8. This sucker had a rating of 40.4. He was a failure all the way around. Tampa Bay rushing attack. 5 carries for 8 yards. What a joke. That was a record low in the history of the league. The Saints did that to him. This is just pure. This is what demoralization looks like. That's right. Mike Evans also 4 catches, 64 yards, very ineffective. Chris Goodwin, ineffective. Leonard Fournette led with catches 6 for 41, ineffective. Antonio Brown with everything, 3 catches, 31 yards, nothing. And it was just domination by the Saints. But Devin White, our LSU guy, 14 tackles in this matchup, 8 for Jordan Whitehead. Jason Pierre-Paul had 7 alone, Levante Davis and Antonio Winfield and Carlton Davis as well. But Devin White showing up as well. He's a lone bright spot in a terrible game by the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as they get swept by the Saints 38-3. Sway, what's your thought process on the individual statistics?
Individual statistics as far as the Saints are concerned, man. Offense, Mike Thomas, man, picked up where he was left off. They fed him the ball. That's pretty good. Kamara didn't have to do as much. You had everybody healthy, and I think this is how we may look at times with everyone healthy, and it showed in Drew Brees that he was his confidence showed now that he had all his weapons on deck. And if you don't mind me either, going to the Drew Brees haters or the Drew Brees doubters, can you find a stat? How many 20 plus throws did he have this game? Did he have any? That's a good question.
Yeah.
Did he have 20 plus throws?
I'm gonna have to look that up, Sway. I think I want to say he did.
Yeah, I would say he did too. And it looked like a whole different arm in quotations that everybody said was noodle, and it was done. And sometimes I can understand people upset with Drew, but Drew showed signs of I'm still here, man. You know, it's like maybe before to all the dollars, he was in the sunken place. You know, y'all have seen the movie Get Out. I mean, yeah. Maybe he was in a sunken place. But, bam, he jumped out of that thing yesterday. Shout out to Drew Brees, man, who silenced all the doubters. And now they got him they riding on Drew like he was never here before. Like they don't know. Like Drew is the Hall of Fame quarterback that he is.
With Murray in the backfield, Brees under pressure in the pocket. Back in the end zone, wide. Like Traquan's able to keep.
Go ahead, Sweet.
Oh, I'm good, man. I mean, that's why I just, I'm just think they all look good all the way around, and individually, that's how I feel. I'm still on Michael Burton. I think I saw somebody in the comments saying that that he was a receiving fullback, and I do believe that he looked good running the ball, man. These guys look excellent. Shout out to Taysom Hill. Certain people I know didn't believe in that running play, but he showed his. Like I said, he almost got arrested for indecent exposure because he showed his ass yesterday. And hey, man, it was a beautiful day individually for all people. 12 people received passes from Drew. And hey, man, Latavius even stepped up. It's like they couldn't stop Latavius no matter what he did. Offensive line, they even stopped and did a breakdown of the offensive line and what they were doing to the Bay Buccaneers, and it looked beautiful. They were pulling, and oh my God, it was beautiful. Shout out to the offensive line and the offensive line coach. It was just a clinic that we were watching yesterday. So
yeah, it was fantastic, man, to say the least, man. It was beautiful. And like I said, man, I can't help but to just love what I was seeing out there, man. It was spectacular, marvelous, They did an excellent and beautiful job in this game, man. And my head goes off to the black and gold, man. When they can play with this, man, I'm telling you, there's not a team in the NFL that can play with the Saints. When they play like this, there is nobody in the NFL that can play with them. And I'm including the Tennessee squad as well. Thank you. Appreciate you. Malia Maxwell. Thank you, bro. He said Deontay Harris, more touches. Thank you, Malia. Appreciate your super chat, my friend. Much love to you. Thank you. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you for that. Malia Maxwell. Appreciate you. Dorian Johnson just subscribed to the Great Saint Think Tank. Thank you, Dorian. Welcome to the family. And thank you, Malia Maxwell, for your super chat, my friend. Thank you. Much love to you and Yearn, and appreciate that, my brother. All right, fam. We're going to keep it going, and we're going to bring in somebody right now before we hit the break. We got DC joining the show. How you doing, DC? Welcome to the show, bro.
Yo, what's up, family?
How you doing?
What's up, Great Saints Think Tank? Sway.
Well.
Your trust tonight?
Oh, you should be trusting them with me, player.
I hear you, big brother. Man, I'm feeling good, man. I complain, bro. I wanted to come in and call last night, but it reminded me of this time, like in 1995, bro. It was Christmas. My mama worked America. She got me everything on the Christmas list, man. I had the Ninja Turtle, blimp, the pizza truck. I got a bike. I had video games, man. I was so happy. I just went to sleep, bro. I ain't even play with nothing. I opened everything and went back to sleep.
Thank you, Dan, for subscribing. Go ahead, DC. DC?
Where DC went?
I think he calling from the island again. His phone might have clicked off.
What the blood clot?
Man, that's the damn referees, bro.
There you go.
What the blood clot, man? What you calling from the island?
They couldn't drop no flags on the Saints yesterday, so the refs dropped my call, bro. That was what.
Well, what you thought about the win today, bro? I mean, yesterday.
Man, I can't say I'm impressed, but I'm a little nervous because it's like I almost got anxiety because it's like, are they really gonna do it? Like I gotta see them play against the 49ers in Atlanta, but I had a feeling, man. I didn't get to do the pregame, but I mentioned it a few times. I don't remember if we was on air or off air, Big Q, but I said, man, the disrespect they giving the Saints this week, this is bananas, bro. They done went on for like 7 hours straight talking about the Buccaneers. I said, man, I wouldn't be surprised if the Saints blow them people out, man. Because it was too disrespectful, bro. Yeah, the media, we can thank the media for that win. And I also want to give a shout out to our game MVP. Well, first I gotta give a shout out to Drew Brees. He did his thing. Sean Payton, I like this play call to Taysom Hill. Now come on, the true MVP, y'all. The true MVP, y'all. Nobody ain't talking about it.
Who?
Jameis Winston. Eat this W. Eat this W. Because you know what happened? He went in there and they broke down Brees' Arians system. Jameis told him how to attack all them people on defense, bro. Man, we knew everything about them, man. So I was excited, but with that in the back of my mind and thinking about that, I'm like, okay, that's good. We capitalized on what we were supposed to capitalize on. But I want to see how our defense look against the 49ers and the Atlantas, what we don't have that. But I was impressed with what Sean Payton brought in the play calling.
Well,
I don't trust the Payton, but I do trust Petty Payton though. I trust Petty Payton because when Payton get petty and he gets something under his skin, bro, he come up with these play calls like this when he's offended, when he's slighted a lot of times, bro. It gives him the emotion to roll that clock back, man. I thought I was watching the 2011 Saints for a minute, bro. Drew Brees was spreading the ball around. It was magical. I believe they can keep this up, but I'm still not a proponent of believing what Sway say of him holding these plays and all that. I don't know if I believe that, Sway. I've been holding on to that dream for about 4 years, bro. I'm gonna need a little bit more. I gotta see it in the playoffs to believe, big dog.
I tell you what, the conversation we had on the Patriot show, right? when we talked about Taysom Hill. And I said, man, he holding something in the bag. He going to eventually throw the ball, which he hasn't done the whole season. Yesterday, Taysom threw the ball twice. What I told you.
You right in a sense, Wade, but you right in the sense.
He won't show everything because people they're gonna have you on video, man. They're gonna have you. They're gonna call you back on film.
That's cool.
Yeah,
that's cool, big brother. But like, see, my memory, my short-term memory ain't the greatest. I ain't gonna even lie. But my long-term memory is on point, Wade. My long-term memory is on point, Wade. And I remember
why is that, man?
Sean Payton. Oh man, get out of here. Sean Payton did the same thing before, bro. He did the same thing with Taysom, and was like, hey, you'll never throw with him. And then Taysom threw a pass or two. Well, oh man, this is gonna be magical. And then he just went back and running with him forever. But this ain't no down Sean Payton game here, man. I can't say nothing bad about the man, bro. He did everything right yesterday, bro. He even looked like he improved his two-step in the locker room, man. Sean Payton on it, bro.
Hold on, bro. Hold on.
What?
Bro, I trust Payton on the field, but when it comes to dancing,
Hey, Sway. That was better than when they played do the Sean Payton, bro. Come on now.
I don't know what the hell he did yesterday.
Sean, man, look, I'm not. That's my coach, man. I'm not gonna let you talk about it when he was on beat yesterday. He was on beat yesterday.
That boy had on 3-minute shoes trying to dance yesterday. I don't know. You ever seen Fred Sanford dance? Horrible, man. God.
Hey, man, I thought you trusted Payton, bro. You can't be doing that, bro.
Trust him on the dance floor. If he was on, you think you can dance, he'll lose that bitch straight up. You think you can dance? No, Sean Payton. No, nah, it ain't happening. Dancing with the Stars? No, Sean Payton. You know.
But man, the defense, bro, wow, bro, wow. Even though we had Jameis Winston and all of his what he knew and really knowing that whole offense, Bruce Arians ain't no magical play caller, so it's obvious they're probably running the same stuff. But still, man, for them to be able to go out there and execute like they did, I'm excited to see what Quan Alexander gonna look like out there with them, and how they mixing in Davenport and Hendrickson, bro. Maybe we could go sign Tag McKinley too. The Atlanta just cut him. Why not go sign Tag McKinley? Add him on up. Man, I mean, they might be able to do it, bro.
That was intriguing.
If we keep this type of play up, might be able to do it, bro.
Bro, listen, that's intriguing. I just seen that article while we was covering the statistics. I happened to veer over there, and C-Tac McKinley was released because, you know, they attempted to trade him. Then he came out with the social media post, said they weren't going to trade him. Then ultimately they decided to cut Tack loose, and I mean, that would be an intriguing pickup for the Saints if they can get Tack McKinley, because he's most certainly a guy that can be able to provide depth, if anything, for the Saints, just in case, we might be dealing with an issue further down the line. They have a player like Tack. He's a young player. He probably won't cost you a lot of money to get, and he'll rival. He could be just the thing the Saints pick up because, of course, we have 2 weeks before we play the Falcons, and McKinley can give you game on the Falcons.
Right, and then he motivated, man, to play him. He's pissed at Atlanta, bro.
Yeah.
So that would be an excellent pickup, in my opinion.
I love that. I think that's a great idea, DC. Big ups to you, Thomas. I see you, bro. Thomas Levy, who that to you? Big ups. Good to see your family. Rplex Games, who that to you? Good to see you in the chat. Thank you, Dan, for becoming the Great Saint Think Tank family member, bro. Welcome to the show, bro. Welcome to the show. Lit Cookies, who that to you? And all the family members chiming in. Big ups to you as well. Darrell, big ups. I always laugh when I say that. Lit Cookies. Darrell Freeman, big ups to you. Shedrick, who that to you as well. Big ups to all the family members chiming in. And once again, Malia Maxwell, thank you, family, for your super chat as well. So I thank all the family members. Appreciate y'all for being here, man. Thank y'all for being here. Let's keep it moving, bro. What's up, Kai? Kai, the Great 84, who that to you, fam? Good to see you in the chat as well, bro. Big ups. All right, and we got DC and Black Suede on the line, man. We talking about the Saints 38-3 smashing, destruction, annihilation of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And this completes, and it's such a great thing what it does do, it then completes the sweep, family. It completes the sweep of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and basically relegates them to a wild card team that they will have to then beat. So it's a possibility we could see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers again. But remember this: we did the same thing to Carolina some years ago. Y'all remember that when when Cam Newton was over the top of them? We did that, and that's the year they changed everything. After that, Ron Rivera, we beat them three. Yeah, that year we beat them twice in the season. Then we beat them in the playoffs. It could be a scenario where we do match them because, as it stands, I think right now we're number one in the playoff field. I want to say that's way
we are, which I don't understand because
we was ranked number 11 in the power rankings last week. I'm dying to see what they're gonna be this week.
Oh, you'll be a nice you'll be a Chris 5.
In the play, if the
so you gonna be a Chris 5.
Today we'll be ranked number one. We'll be ranked number one as I speak. But I don't understand how we'll be ranked number one and Green Bay is now number 3 when they beat us. So, hey, I don't know. I'm not complaining.
Yeah, I mean, they can't put us over KC, Pittsburgh.
No, I'm not talking about NFL ranks. I'm talking about as far as if the
NFC
playoffs. If the NFC playoffs started, we'll be the number 1 seed.
Yeah, we got to keep that up, man. I mean, we got the schedule to be able to do it, and everybody talking about they're scared of that Week 15 game against the Chiefs, but the Chiefs might not be playing for nothing in Week 15. Mm-hmm. If they keep going at the pace they're going at, Mahomes might not even be on the field.
That's true. Who knows? That's a point. I think they'll be ready. I think that might be something they would like to see to get, to kind of get that chance, opportunity. I mean, let me tell you something. Chiefs or no Chiefs, man. What I seen from the Saints yesterday. And let me tell you, the Chiefs have a fantastic offense. My homeboy is pretty cool. He's awesome. But let me tell you something. Yeah. Very few teams in the history of the league could compete with the Saints when they playing like that. Drew Brees, and then see, it's just the dominate, but the Saints went back to distributing the ball all across the field. Drew Brees, 12 targets, and that's big because what that means is their defense could not pinpoint who they needed to stop. When they're flowing like that, you can't do nothing with them. He's firing, and that's what we were seeing early on when you have, and listen, and we talked about this, Cedric mentioned this, and several other family members talked about it. Trail mentioned it. We spoke about what the Saints look like after we went through all the injuries. We lost Mike for all those weeks. He came back, but that allowed Drew to build camaraderie with Emmanuel Sanders. Then we lost Sanders for a couple of weeks due to the C-19 stuff. What'd that do? He built camaraderie with Traquan Smith. When Mike wasn't there, he beat camaraderie with Marquez Callaway. And you starting to see him build that same synergy with guys like Adam Troutman. He already had that with Alvin Kamara. And then it's just more of the same. So for him to cycle the ball, who that to you, John Russell? Thank you for subscribing to the show, family, and welcome to the family. Big ups and who that to John Russell. Welcome to the family. And thank all of our new subscribers. If you're not, welcome to the family, John. And if you're not a subscriber, please hit the subscribe button, and we're gonna shout you out and welcome you to the family the right way. So much love to the new family members joining. We thank you for being here. Much love to you, and welcome to the family. Please hit the like button as well. So that's in DC and Swade, feel free to comment on that, bro, because that's a major part of this. Marquette, we found Traquan Smith woke up. We've been asking for several seasons about, is Traquan getting it? Traquan not only got it, but he is playing excellent ball. I mean, he's fantastic. Yeah. Marquez Callaway has been a marvel. You look at Deontay Harris, Swade, and a lot of people say Q. A lot of that's because of the instruction and on-field instruction in the tutoring of Emmanuel Sanders, who did the same thing for young wide receivers for the San Francisco Niners last year, like Payton and Deebo Samuels and guys like that he's doing for Traquan, Deontay, and Marquez Callaway. It's too many people for it to be a coincidence. What do you think about that? Swade, you first in DC.
I think that's some truth to that, man. Them dudes have definitely stepped up. I think one of our who that family member said the other day that
just a second, Sway. Let me welcome a new family member. Just hold your thought. Thank you, bro. Shane, welcome to the Great Saint Think Tank. Shane, much love to you. I'm sorry, Sway. Go ahead, brother.
Here's some hand claps for Shane, right there. Yeah.
Big claps for all of my new family members in the stream. Thank you. Go ahead, Sway.
No problem, sir. Maybe that the injury of Michael Thomas and unfortunately the sick Emmanuel Sanders getting COVID was a blessing in disguise for Drew to get familiar with these receivers and for these receivers to have it to do the next man up effect and getting into the game, getting comfortable. And now we added 3 more weapons to the arsenal, so it's beautiful now, and that's all I feel about it, man.
Who that to you, Kendrick Williams, another family member, subscribe. Thank you, Kendrick. Who that to you, and welcome to the family. All of the new family members in the chat. Big ups to the family members. Welcome to the family, and welcome to the Great Saint Think Tank. Who that to you? Thank you, Kendrick. All right, DC, you have the floor, my friend. What do you think about Emmanuel Sanders, his contribution to the young wide receiver core, and of course, the assertion of Drew becoming old-time Drew, circulating that ball around the 12 targets, 12 receivers against the Buccaneers. DC, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Did you hear the question, or you need me to repeat it?
Yeah, I heard it.
Okay.
I think Emmanuel Sanders is a huge addition for the temperament of the team, man. You see a guy like that who can clearly be a number one on a lot of teams, and he comes in here with an unselfish mindset and clearly wants to get guys better and is concerned with younger guys. I mean, Benny Fowler is on the team because of Emmanuel Sanders. So I think he's tremendous. I think even some of what he has, his professionalism, is going to rub off on Michael Thomas and show him how to have a long-lasting career and become the Hall of Famer we know he's destined to be. And probably do it all in the Saints uniform, hopefully, for the majority of his career. And just Drew having this plethora of weapons, man. I know he's getting goosebumps. He's Drew, John, Elway, Breeze right now, bro. That's what it's looking like to me. He's definitely an older guy out there. He ain't got too much left, but the team can possibly rally behind that. And if Drew can play at that level that he played the other night, man, because to be honest, he played great yesterday, but I think Drew Brees still has another level that he can go even beyond what he did yesterday. We've seen Drew Brees hit it and basically go games where he only missed 4 or 5 passes. You know what I'm saying? So if he can play at the level he played last night and just be smart, judicious with the football, take what the defense is giving. I mean, I see sometimes you watch the tape, man, where he could have threw some long bombs. Like I don't remember who it was he had on the left corner. He probably could have thrown for a touchdown, but he stayed in the middle of the field and went with the game plan, which was to eat up clock. So there's a lot out there for him, man, with everybody coming back from injury and just going through the beginning of the season. I know Big Q is giving him his props, but I maybe haven't talked about it enough and just giving him enough props for what he did with basically undrafted free agents and guys that other people threw away, the underdogs. And nobody in the media talks about it. Everybody act like Tom Brady was just the best. He has the best this, the best that. I mean, completely showed him up. It did like Sway said, it showed us what. For everybody.
Yeah.
In the first quarter, the first and the second quarter, it was over.
Yep. They wasn't playing around,
took
man.
A half.
Yep.
It took a half. That's it. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it was a statement. But I don't want to get too carried away because, like I said, it's clear to me that the Saints had a peek in on their playbook or whatever. They knew what they wanted to do, and they shut it down. But all the credit still got to go to them for executing it because you can know what the other team want to do all day and not be able to stop it. So I can't take nothing away from that. But I want to see how this looks moving forward, going with a 49ers team that's banged up, but they still got some pieces out there. The 49ers are scrappy and they ain't going to just roll over. So we got 3 number 1 receivers to me now. Well, you got Sanders back. You got Michael Thomas, and you want to put Traquan Smith or
Okay.
Martez Callaway.
Deontay Harris, some Hill slips in there.
Deontay Harris, Taysom Hill, Jared Cook. I mean, it goes on.
Troutman now.
Troutman. We still ain't even implement Ty Montgomery.
That's right. He was a healthy scratch for this one too.
Right. So it's like, man, we have a plethora of weapons.
This is what we foreseen.
It goes overlooked. It goes overlooked, but I don't think they're gonna be able to overlook it for too much longer, man. Because we all knew it was just a moment of time before all this would start to boil over, man, and just start bubbling to the top. It's too much talent, bro.
Yeah,
way too much talent on the defensive side of the ball too.
It was a.
I do got in the game yesterday. I seen our man in the game yesterday, man.
Who that?
What's his name with the dreads, man? Later pop.
Swearinger.
Swearinger got some minutes yesterday, man.
He got a hit.
Bro. Swearinger was out there getting some minutes, bro. It's wonderful, bro. Play everybody. Give him a shot, especially when you blowing the team out. Just see what the young guys can do.
Yeah.
Uncle Paul has said Brady looked like Ken O'Brien.
Oh man. He
That's
ain't
terrible.
lying, bro. Brandon looked like a statue back there, man. Every time he tried to, thought he was gonna step up into the pocket. Oyamata was shutting that down.
Man,
You got to give him Oyamata a lot of props. I don't know.
Yeah, interception and a sack.
He had a sack.
No, didn't he have a
sack? He was
sack?
responsible for most of the sacks that we got.
Yeah,
man.
he got a lot of pressure.
Was easy,
but
he was killing it up the middle, Big Q. Tom Brady couldn't step up.
And you know what's scary about this whole thing, bro? We lost Sheldon Rankins, and we still did this to this team.
Yeah.
Malcolm Roach out there, man, doing this thing too.
But see, that's what I'm saying. We lost Sheldon Rankins for this game, and you would have swore Sheldon Rankins was in there. I mean, that's huge to me. That that happened. Now Onyemata, he just got the interception. DC. I wanted to say he had a sack, but that was Malcolm Brown.
You wanted because he was
in there.
Brady,
yeah,
and other people was getting the sack. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He was there all the time. Malcolm Brown, like you said, I think the one who got the sack.
Malcolm did get the sack.
Onyemata was responsible for a lot of them pressures, man.
The pressure is ridiculous, bro. For them to do that, and we just had lost Sheldon Rankins, our second best interior defensive lineman. And you had Onyemata, Roach, Brown, Tuttle, those guys turning it up in the middle. I mean, man, what could you say about that? I just love every bit of it. Trey Will, who that to you? Good to see you in the chat as well. Big ups to your family. And once again, thank all our great Saint Think Tank team family members for jumping in. Anthony Tillis, who that to you, bro? He says, wait till we get a healthy Montgomery involved in the offense is going to be ridiculous. You're right, bro. Damone Horton, who that to you? Damone, good to see you in the chat. Big ups to you and everybody out there. And once again, we got Swade and the brother from the island on the show today. Big ups to DC, man. He chiming in the chat. So big ups.
Man, what type of what you think you the people of Black Panther or something? Man? You trying to sound like Jamaican? You sound like T'Challa. What their name is?
T'Challa.
You sound like one of them
from Wu-Tang Clan. Chicago.
You still have your power, street. I can't even do the tongue rule.
No, man. You know what I'm talking about, that man. You got that man.
What are you talking about, that Big Q?
There you go. I told you there he is.
You only have street jobs. This man taking shots. I ain't even on the show, man.
Well, big ups to DC and Black Suede. They're on the line, man. Good to have them on the show. And thank all you guys for chiming in. Now, just hold tight, family. Please hit the like button. It's well over 100 us in here. Please hit the like button. It helps out the stream. Plus, it's free. It won't cost you nothing, I promise you. Hit the like button.
Mr. Clean. Cleaning tough bathroom and kitchen messes with sprays and wipes can be a struggle. There's an easier way.
All right, there we go. Those little ads seem to pop up from time to time. But just to let the family members know, we'll be back with DC and Black Suede, and we'll open up the chat. Our lines are not working tonight, but I'll put a link in the chat for you guys to get on the stream. Okay, so The phone lines are not working tonight, so we're going to do the chat thing today. Plus, I like doing the chat. It's a little bit better. It's easier in terms of the sound is a little bit better. And sometimes the lines act up. Tonight they're acting up, so I'm going to just use my secondary system of communication with the family members, which will be the link in the chat. So just be patient with me. We're going to put the link in the chat, and it'll be we'll get you in there so you get your questions or comments ready for me or the guys DC and Black Suede. They're willing and ready to answer any questions pertaining to the black and gold or whatnot. So feel free. Ruby Mack, who that to you, Ruby Mack? Good to see you. Kevin Woodworth, what up, Kevin? Who that to you as well? Good to see you in the chat. Trevor Sutherland, who that to you, Trevor? Good to see you in the chat as well, fam. Big ups to you. Uncle Paulie, once again, who that to you, Uncle Paulie? Derek Lockett, who that to you, D? Good to see you in the chat as well. Big ups to you, fam. Thank you. And Crass, once again, big ups to my boy Crass in the building as well. So thank all the family members for chiming in. We'll be back after this break. And remember, when we come back from the break, family, it's 2 hours of commercial free, and you can get on the show or whatever.
I'm sorry. I thought I was going to keep answering.
All right, so we'll be back in a few minutes, family. So y'all stay tight, and we'll have the link in the chat momentarily. So who that to you, and we'll be right back.
Remington Tax Solutions is a company that, together with their partners, provide virtual tax consultation and preparation for individuals, small business, and nonprofit. They also provide notary and a host of other business-related services for their clients. Their associates provide a systematic yet very client-centered approach to their services. They offer the industry knowledge and insight to help solve your most complex tax issues. At Remington, their currency is time, the one resource that cannot be replenished. For that reason, they utilize the simplest and most effective forms of technology to make their services faster and more efficient. No need to wait in the office until your taxes are completed. Simply upload your documents via the Taxes to Go app or via their client portal, and they'll take care of the rest. Remington Tax Solutions is a member of the National Association of Tax Professionals and participates in the IRS Annual Filing Season Program, which is a voluntary tax education program to stay abreast of the ongoing changes in tax legislation. Remington Tax Solutions has a strong connection to the communities in which they serve. It is a part of their mission to make a positive impact on the lives of their neighbors. So, if you're looking for a reliable, effective, and trustworthy tax preparation service, Remington Tax Solutions is the business for you. Contact Remington Tax Services at their number 682-307-4410 or simply go to remingtontax.com. That's remingtontax.com. Remington Tax Service, virtual tax preparation for the individual and small business.
Live clean, eat cleaner. The only natural and patented produce wash. Eat Cleaner is a tasteless, odorless, and lab-tested line of food wash and wipes that is up to 99.9% more effective than water in cleaning wax. The only natural, patented produce wash in a 14-day study, applying Eat Cleaner all-natural fruit vegetable wash to a variety of fruit and 100 pure guaranteed vegetables. Also prolongs shelf life up to 5 times longer through a natural blend of fruit acids and antioxidants. This can help save your family on average of over $500 per year, reducing waste and making it easy to get your half plate of fruit and vegetables each day. Eat Cleaner offers a wide variety of solutions for food safety and shelf life extension for consumers, retailers, food service, and operators. USDA bio-based, OMRI listed for use on organic produce, non-GMO, vegan, gluten-free, made in the USA, lab-proven, and patented. So if you want cleaner fruits and veggies, try Eat Cleaner. Check the link in the description section below.
Tea is your escape. It's your opportunity to create a moment for stillness, for reflection, for yourself. It's your connection to a world of senses, flavors both exotic and familiar, energizing and relaxing. It's your retreat from an increasingly turbulent world. It's the perfect paradox of simplicity and complexity. Teabox.com connects tea to people, uniting the richest flavors of the finest teas with the curious, the cultivated, and the adventurous all over the world. The freshest tea you've ever tasted, from crop to cup. There's simply no simpler way to experience the wonderful complexity of tea. Teabox packing up the freshness. Tea thrives on freshness, and so do they. Teabox temperature and humidity control facility ensure that tea is maintained. The teas themselves go into oblique bags with aluminum layers that protect them from excess moisture. And like with Teabox, shopping for fresh, loose leaf tea is easy because you make an informed purchase. You know exactly where your tea is coming from. So for the freshest teas in the world, check out Teabox.com. That's right, Teabox.com. Check the link in the description section below.
Are you a boxing fan? Check out Ring Kings Boxing only on the PRO Media Network.
The Klein's family has been getting people to go nuts for old nuts since 1995. As legends have it, a number of the Klein's friends who heard the idea said you can go nuts trying to name a store like that. In the excitement, the Klein's thought their friends said old nuts instead of go nuts and proceeded to throw caution to the wind. Old Nuts has over 2,000 items, bulk and wholesale prices of a whole lot of your favorite fruits, nuts, and confections. A selection of gift baskets for any budget, any occasion, and provides one of the best and impressively rated shopping experiences on the web. Fact is, between their selection, service, speed, or their online presence in the virtual mirror retail experience, they have developed an enviable client base that's comprised of personal and professional customers who count on their remarkable range of gift baskets. Think of gift basket, think about Old Nuts. Check them out, oldnuts.com. Check the link in the description section below.
Go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers.
Tiger talk.
Go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers.
Tough Tiger talk.
Go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers, go Tigers.
Tough Tiger talk.
All right, who that to the Black and Gold family members? Welcome into the live stream. Once again, who that to the beautiful Black and Gold family members chiming in on this edition of the show. Y'all, thank y'all for sticking with us today. And I guess Sway playing his sound effects, his clapping and whatnot. Sway got his own sound effects. The man come prepared. That's one thing I can tell you. But I like to thank everybody for joining us. Over there. That's what he's doing. So I like to thank everybody for joining us on the show. Please hit the like button, family, and we're gonna get into and bring in our first caller to the show, Brother Jerry. What's going on, Brother Jerry? How you doing?
What's going on, Big Q and Sway? What's going on?
Who that, Brother Jerry? How you doing, my friend?
What up, Brother Jerry?
What's going on, fellas? What's going on? What's going on, everybody in the chat? Who that to y'all? Love y'all.
Who that? Who that? Good morning, everybody.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I hope everybody is having a productive day after last night.
Oh, man. Tell us about it, bro. What you think about last night, my brother?
Let me tell you something. Last night was the best night I will never, ever forget.
Oh man, don't let the queen hear you say that, brother.
Hey man, hey. Last night, I wasn't expecting this to happen last night. I figured we were gonna go into Tampa Bay and get stumped by the Buccaneers. But instead of that, the Saints went into Tampa Bay and put a foot in that ass last night. I wasn't expecting that last night, but when they went up like 31-0, I'm like, wait a minute here. What kind of stuff they drinking? What kind of stuff they smoking or something like that? What got them hyped up or something? And I thought about it, like touchdown after touchdown after touchdown after touchdown, and then a field goal to go into halftime. I'm like, what the? Wait a minute, where this been? Where this been? And I'm like, dude, I was clowning last night. They came out swinging last night.
What was your favorite player of the game?
Okay, my favorite player on the offensive side, gotta go with Traquan Smith.
The first touchdown.
Yes, and when both of his feet was in bounds.
That was a good throw by Breeze too, bro, to the corner there. I mean, he threw it in only a place where Traquan could get it, and Traquan made a fantastic catch, bro.
But I got it. But on the defensive side, I gotta go with Trey Hendrickson. I gotta go with Trey.
He did.
I got to. I mean, the secondary, they caught 3 interceptions from Brady. I mean, that's great. But Trey Hendrickson, that Tyrannosaurus Rex,
monster,
the beast.
My
God, that dude stepped up last night. That dude amazed me last night. Yes, he did.
Yes, sir.
I said, there's a good reason why they gave him the game ball last night, because he got that defensive line lined up and ready to go and tackle on Brady.
He did, man. He did.
He did his thing last night, so I got to give it to him.
Game ball. Game ball goes to who?
Yes, sir. Trey Henderson, man. But before I go any further, I want to give a shout out. I know this is Veterans Day week this week, so shout out to everybody that's served this country, those that are in the Army, Navy, Marine Corps, Air Force, whatever branch you represent. I salute to each and every one of y'all out there. Thank you.
Big ups to Brother Jerry. That's true, bro, and we love the veterans.
Because to me, these veterans are the real Super Bowl champions, because they fight for this country every day and every year. So y'all are the champs every year. I'm talking. It don't matter if it's Super Bowl. It don't matter if it's NBA championship. It don't matter if it's the World Series. Whatever it is, y'all the champs, and we salute y'all.
That's right. Appreciate that, Brother Jerry. That's well said, man. And we got to give support to the soldiers, man, you know, that go away from their families and risk their lives doing what they do, man. It's a terrible sacrifice they make, but we also got to let them know we appreciate, what they're doing, man, because it wouldn't be much of a nation without them.
Yes, sir. Everything from everybody from the past, present, and future right now. Thank you.
That's right. Well said, Brother Jerry. Well said, my brother. And once again, thank you.
Hold on, but Big Q, hold on.
Yes, sir.
Just 1 second. I just want to do a reality check real quick.
Okay.
Where are all the Buccaneer fans? Where are they? Where they at? Where are they? That's right.
Yeah, where the hell that Buck Nation guy at, Jerry?
I don't know, but all I can say is they scared. They don't want to take that heat, Big Q. They don't want to take that heat, Sway. They don't.
They don't want that problem. They don't want that problem. They sitting somewhere over their head.
What like the song like that theme song from AJ Styles. They don't want none. Nope. They don't want none.
Nope. Yes.
They don't want none of this.
Yeah, they gone, man. They out of here.
Yes, sir. Yeah, but Q, I was watching. I was on a chat when you mentioned about the media, man. But we had to do it, man. We had to troll them. We had to take care of business on them, because all them that picked the Bucks that try to beat us last night. Ding dong! Once again, we put a foot up in that ass. We put a foot up in that ass, and they ain't saying nothing after the game was over. All they did was go on and score 3 points.
Ding dong.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, that part right there.
Yeah.
They didn't want to take the pressure right now, bro. They didn't want to take the heat. They couldn't, because when the Saints did all that work, offense and defense, everything worked well last night. We didn't even get a whole lot of penalties last night, so that really set the tone right there. And I said last night, break your brooms out, Who Dat Nation. We're gonna sweep them yucks, and that's exactly what we did last night.
Got they smell ass up out of here. That's for sure. We got it. Took care of business, man. Got them up out of here.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got them up out of here.
Yep. Yeah, I know Sway doing them sound effects. Thank you, Sway. But I see my boy Uptown on the chat, so I know he got something to say.
That's the minister of defense right there.
Look, I'm the only one that was trolling the Buccaneer fans. He was too. Like he said, it's our division. Like he said, it's our division. I don't care if you're Tom Brady. I don't care if you're Meg Ryan. I don't care if you're Teddy B. This is our division. So get used to it.
That's right, brother Jerry
And
Tiller.
Tom Brady been up there with them baby kids for 20 years. Now he down here where the big dogs play. He's down here where the big dogs play. So Tom Brady gonna have to get used to it.
You're right about that, bro. Nobody never talked about that pass he had.
He talking about he the greatest quarterback of all time, but guess what? He won last night. That part right there. Oh,
but brother,
yeah, that's all.
Brother Jared, as always, man, we appreciate you chiming in, bro. Always great energy, always great passion, and great commentary every time you have. And much love to you as always, my friend, and thank you for the great sentiments, bro.
I appreciate you, Big Q.
And same to you,
I appreciate you too, Sway.
Oh man, all love, baby. Thanks for coming on. Thanks, brother.
And
y'all know I ain't got nothing but love for y'all, man. And who that?
Thank you, bro. Same to you. Who that to you?
All right, take care.
You too, bro. That's Brother Jerry, one of the best of the great Saint Think Tank chiming in. We got Brother Donald coming up next. Big ups to Black Sway on the sound effects. And I just wanted to do, and Sway got the sound effects really pumping tonight, bro. I got to give him credit for that. But I just wanted to play this sound effect for the family members to hear. I'm going to play this. Can y'all hear that?
I can't hear it.
Can you? Let me play that back. Let me run it back for the family members so they can understand.
Somebody was sweeping.
That is a sweep.
That sounds like the big room too, like when you be cutting grass, you know?
Right, the cutting.
You know who that's sweeping? That gotta be T Dirty. That's T Dirty with that damn broom sweeping. He getting all in the corners with it. DC, he getting in the corners, man. He getting in the corners with the damn broom. He just sweep.
Get up! Sweep around your own front door.
He just swap them all the way up out. He might even swap them out the damn playoffs.
He started getting all in the corner. He's sweeping. He getting all in the corner with it now.
Yeah, man. He
knocking the dust off the broom. He tapping it on the ground, every damn thing. Oh man, that's good, man.
You know the people. the people got to play our little baby brothers next week. They play Carolina.
Yeah, they do. They're
gonna be pissed off, man. At Carolina, they're gonna get their issue. I'm pretty sure. We're gonna bring brother Donald into the chat family to join us. Brother Donald, welcome to the show, fam. How you doing?
The big kid can hear me?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, man?
Doing good, bro.
Happy Monday. Happy Monday.
Big time, bro.
Happy Monday, brother. It's a new Monday. It's a new beginning after this past weekend.
Yeah.
Kidding, bro. I love it. I'm loving this Monday.
Past weekend.
I'm loving
it. This has been a great weekend. It's been a good Monday so far. It's been so good. Yeah, but last night was great, man. It reminded me so much of the Monday Night Massacre with the Redskins and the Eagles. That's what that game reminded me of. The difference is we didn't score all those points like that, but it was something like that.
Mm-hmm. It was something else, man.
That was I didn't see that coming. you could have told me anything, but that it was a second, but they won. I was like, what? They couldn't do anything. They couldn't do absolutely nothing. Absolutely horrific.
What I know, bro, I mean, we kind of took a lot of people off guard, bro, by what we was able to do, man, and that one there. And the cool part about it, a lot of the great Saint Think Tank family members real honest. It says, listen, hey, Q, I got a little ants. I don't, and they were looking at it because it's the way we were struggling. And then usually you'll see a gradual increase in some aspects. But, you have that statement game, which is like a quantum leap game, so to speak. And they were just, they jumped into form like that. The focus, everything came.
Now, but Q, the difference is this is on national television game. The whole nation picked the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to win that game. Vegas picked Tampa Bay to win that game. The whole nation saw that game.
Yep.
Who would have thought that would happen?
Well, I mean, that's what pissed the Saints off, to be honest with you. That's what did it.
No, that's what they do. It pissed the whole league off. They didn't see that coming. They did not want that to happen on national television. They said, what the hell is this? Are you kidding me? Let that happen? Yeah. They thank you for kicking our ass on national. Thank you for whooping our ass on national television. Thank you. It's absolutely disgrace. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers were absolute disgrace last night. Brady looked at absolutely. He was horrific. He was terrible. It was horrible. Like you don't deserve to be on the same field with Joe Greats. But I forgot. They blame Jameis Winston though. Okay, but Winston gone. So what's the problem? Maybe it's coaching.
Ooh.
Maybe it's coaching.
Ooh.
Maybe it's coaching. Because when you lose a league like that, and you lose like that, and you're not gonna run the ball, then maybe it's coaching. Maybe you're the problem. Maybe Bruce Arians is the problem. Because there's no way in the world you're gonna tell me you're gonna sit there run the ball 5 times for 9 yards. I mean, that's an absolute disgrace. That means your offensive line is horrific. It's absolutely disgusting. That is a disgrace. Performance by Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You have no business being on national television. I mean, are you crazy? That is still unreal. It hasn't hit me yet. They deserve to get federal fines for that game. That's how bad that football team was last night. That's how bad that football team was. I mean, it was just disgusting. Disgusting. But they talk about us though. That's the problem though. They talk about us though. They talk about us and how we have to think, well, that's the thing, we've been winning. They just started you guys now. The difference is this is the NFC. This is not the AFC. Not playing the Bills. Not playing the Jets. They're not playing who else? They're not playing the Dolphins. They're not playing those teams. They're not playing the AFC. This is not a cupcake conference. This is where the big boys are. The AFC are where the pretty boys at. Maybe you need to go back to the AFC and do what the pretty boys are. If you can't have it here, you don't need to be in this conference. That's how bad. That's what the Tampa Bay Buccaneers they look like pretty boys. But they don't know nothing about toughness. If they did, they would have scored a touchdown in that game. At least a touchdown. Touchdown damn big. That's how that was just that was horrible. Who would have thought that score? Who would have thought that score? That's how bad that game was for Tampa Bay.
Yeah,
but they don't want to talk about that. They talk about how we stayed in the know. Which if you can't handle the truth, don't say nothing. It's just that simple. Bruce Arians got out coached last night. Todd Bowles got out coached last night. Oh shit! I can't even get that. Who's the offense coordinator? I cannot get that guy. I cannot get that guy name. But he got out coached too. Completely out coached. That's easy. You have no business to talk about what we do. We go through scrutiny every year. Y'all just got here. Maybe I just start thinking about what we went through. Because we got to deal with this shit every game. Every year. People just, I know, the NFL is mad by Tampa Bay last night because that's not what they wanted. It's not what they wanted. They did not want to see us score like that. And when they did, oh Lord. And all the national media picked that team like that. Yeah, thank you. And do me a favor. Maybe you should think about what you talked about on those national television, on those pregame shows. Maybe you should think about who that team is because it looks like they forgot what the Saints were. The Saints are that good. No, we've been that good. Y'all just haven't been paying attention to it. Yeah, man, that's what y'all need to be doing. Pay attention to the people that actually follow the team. Stop paying attention. Stop looking at Sean there. Why don't you look at us for change? But they don't want to do that though. They want to talk about how bad we are. Man, get out of here.
Well, Donald, I'll tell you one thing,
Go ahead, man.
I'm gonna tell you one thing, bro. I lit into them, bro, and I stay lighting into them, bro. Because for a long time, we let them make it for too long, bro, and that's why they big and brazen as they are now. It's time for us to slap the hell out of them. But big ups to Kelly. Big ups to you, Kelly. Thanks, Kelly Bromley, for the super chat. Thank you, Kelly. Say the Saints told the Bucks to sit they $5 ass down. The Saints definitely made change.
No, that's $5. 50 asses down. 50 cent asses down.
DC, come on in and comment on what Brother Donald said. He said a bunch of stuff. What you think about Brother Donald, man?
Oh man, Brother Donald went on a run, man. He was letting them have it, bro. He was letting them have it. They should know better than to mess with the Saints like that, bro. But you know what it is? Tom Brady come out there all highfalutin with his clam chowder.
That's the big boy.
Yeah, he thinks he's gonna come down here and it's gonna be easy. And it's
not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, like you said, ain't no Jets, ain't no Dolphins over here. Well, we can't say the Bills no more. The Bills actually playing all right, but they've been trading smart all the time.
Yeah.
He thought it was gonna be easy, man.
I could give the other one love. We not gonna
But Cam Jordan had a lot to say about it too, bro. Cam Jordan said Brady still is the second greatest quarterback for a reason.
Well, Brady's got to win the run against Brady. So what does that tell you? Maybe we need to think about. Brady's got to win the run against Brady, so they need to think about that too.
Oh, you going to something, bro? I think Breeze is what 5-2 against
5-2. 5-2 to Tampa. But wait a minute, they can't talk about that though. Yeah. We got some suckers in this room, boy. We got people that love to kiss ass. Well, I wonder what ass they're kissing now.
Dollar going off, man.
They come in when we out food. They're not gonna do everything.
Yeah, I mean, you make some great points, Dom. That's the whole thing, man. We've been disrespected for too long, bro. This And this is the type of stuff, man, that this kind of victory but see, the media got on their back. It was so easy to just push them all and destroy them at the same time and discredit them.
Yeah.
Then we played all of because the people I played in the previous show we did before we fired this one on were all guys that are adamant followers and believers in the religion of Tom Bradyism. I mean, these are literal disciples, man. I mean, seriously.
They're delusional. They're delusional. They don't know about football. They worry about stats. I don't care about stats. I know what I look up. Brady don't look good. But and I forgot they love analytics these days. Analytics is not football, ladies and gentlemen. It's stats. It's numbers. Maybe we need to look at football instead of looking at stats.
Say that.
Carry on.
Yep, there was Donald.
Hey, T Dirty in the building. Shout out to T Dirty.
T Dirty, what's happening, fam? Good to see you in the chat.
Who's that? I don't know who it is, but tell him I still know.
But
who that family member? He brought out the broom yesterday.
Good. He knows what I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about. He knows our history. That's a good thing.
That's right.
But the ones that don't know our history, you need to go look at our history. Because we go through a lot of shit. We go through a lot of shit down here. But you know what? We deal with it.
That's right.
We're not gonna make excuses for what happened. Look, here's what it is. We're not gonna make excuses though.
We don't make excuses.
I forgot. That's the world we live in though. Excuse world, hypocrite world. Okay. Get your asses away from me. Y'all can take y'all hypocrite asses and go home. And come back. No more. I don't want to hear no more. I don't want to hear it. All these super big time Brady, what did he do against us? What did he do against us? We got swept.
That's right.
Swept.
Sweep, Q.
Where's that thing? Where's the bum at?
Hold on, I gotta fire it back up, bro.
Where's the bum at?
We gotta play that. I should be at the damn run all damn show long. I'm gonna have to bring the broom out, bro. Gotta bring the broom out, bro. I'm bringing the broom out, bro. I got it. Gotta bring the broom out, bro.
The holidays are coming, but Toyota's already here with great year-end deals for that special summer.
All these people say about us, and they're saying, they're the best team. Okay. What happened in week 1? I'll wait.
All right.
Obliteration. What happened last night? That was a straight-up domination. That was an ass whooping that the league was not prepared for.
We put 2 feet. That's what we did, Dom. We put 2 feet.
Exactly. I put my foot up your you know what.
That's right. There you go, brother. Who that?
I put my foot up at Tom Brady's you know what.
Yes, I hit a broom.
And I'm not letting them off the hook. I'm not going to let them off the hook. And that's what the media does. The media like to talk bad about our football team and think I get them back with me. They're not going to lie to uplift somebody else. You're not doing that. That shit's dead with me.
Hell yeah, man.
Man.
But Donald, bro, I appreciate you for chiming in as always, bro.
Look, thank you, man.
Thank you,
appreciate
bro.
It.
Appreciate that energy.
Can I say this?
Say
God bless America.
You too, my brother.
God protect our troops.
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you, bro. You too. Peace. Who that?
God bless. That's love.
That's Donald, man. Thank you, Donald, man. Got the chat rolling, man. Say get that man some shoulder pads and let him get in there and get the game on. That's what the family member said about brother Donald, man.
Bro, they don't want nothing with the Donald, baby.
Big ups to the rest of the family members chiming in, fam. If you won't get in the chat, feel free to hit the link. There's a link there. You can feel free to hit that link and you can pop up on the show and we can get you in there, man. But they telling me, Q, well, you know, you're going to have to get something stronger than that little broom there.
What vacuum, man?
Yeah, they asked me for a vacuum, but I'm going to do one better. We're gonna do one better here because when you got a big stinking mess, you know, you need something a little bit heavier and stronger to get that big pile of stinking mess because see, we cleaned it up before and then it came back. And see, we can't let that kind of stuff happen. So we
So
gonna
what you bro?
we gonna break it out.
There we go. Man, that's a strong ass.
I broke out the leaf blower. I'm getting this trash out of here.
Get the leaf blower.
Got the guy leaf blower out this joint. Blow, look at that.
Man, you done
Sweet,
blew.
I got him. I'm blowing him up out of there. Get y'all ass up out of
You done blew them people out.
I got the gas leaf blower for your ass now. That we gonna run y'all up out of here. We gonna get them out of here. We gonna run them up out of here. Got that leaf blower for him. Go ahead, Swade.
Oh no, I'm laughing, bro. I'm corner over there, you know. You gotta blow them. We gotta blow them Falcons a couple of weeks from now. So get ready.
Oh yeah, that's lightweight right there, bro. That we got them all day there, bro. We got them all day.
Crash, that's the breeze and spray.
Oh man, we have too much fun, bro. We have too much fun on this show, bro. We got too much
dirty,
fun.
so I thought he put a mood on that brew.
Put a mold. That boy got a broom with a battery in it.
Oh man.
You had to play with it. That's what I'm talking about.
See, we ain't take long. You didn't have to run it long. Notice that, right? We ain't have to run the vacuum cleaner that long, Sway. We fired it up and then got all that junk out of it. It ain't take that long to run it, bro.
Get all that stuff out of there, brother. The corn chips and all that.
You got corn chips stuck in the corner, man. Turn the vacuum on, Sway. Get that out of there. Get them Buccaneer fragments out of here, bro. Get them Buccaneer. They got Buccaneer fragments in the corner there, Sway. Turn the vacuum on, bro. We got to get the rest of them, bro. We got Buccaneer. We got it's all on the floor. I thought they were gonna clean it up. Get in the corner there, like your grandpa do. Hey, take that piece off and get in the corner there like that. Get it up under the table right over there.
You got a little Fournette over there. You might want to got a little Fournette over there.
Yeah, a little Fournette over there. Get in the corner there. Get the rest of that up over there. There you go. That bar. That's right, boy. That right.
Oh man, bro. Yeah, thank you, bro. Look a little better up in here. Look a little better.
Bro, we aim to please here, bro. We can clean them all up out of here, man. We gonna clean their ass up today,
baby. Huh?
Too clean, bro. We was cleaning the whites too, so we was cleaning the all whites, and we cleaning their ass right up out of here. So big ups to the family.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Sway.
Oh no, I'm laughing, bro. Man, I'm cutting up laughing, bro. Y'all guys, we have too much fun on this show, man. Too much fun. Wow.
Bro, how y'all feel about Brother Donald, man? Brother Donald was cutting loose, bro.
Oh, Brother Donald told it how it was, man.
Brother Donald was cutting loose, man. DC, have you recovered? Are you all right?
Dang.
DC, are you all right? Did the Tampa Bay Buccaneers get you? Let's see. Let's check on DC.
Okay, going to vacuum with the Bucks, man. Come on, DC. Where you at?
There you is.
Man, Q done blew my ass backstage, man. I said, oh Lord. I was trying to get some of the Buck fragments out the corner over there and mess around and blew my ass backstage, man.
Oh man, y'all crazy, man. Y'all crazy. All right, family, big up to the family members in the building. Much love to you and Yearn. If y'all have any questions, concerns, and comments, please feel free to enter. To hit the link tonight. The phone line's not working. If you won't get on the show, please hit the link in the chat. That'll get you on the show. Hit the link in the chat. We got Black Suede and DC chiming in tonight. It's a family affair. So big ups to the family. They laughing in the chat. Lit cookies and everybody. Everybody live. RG, T Dirty, Greg CTC. I see you, fam. Javier, Dada. What's up, Dada? Tyrone Jones. Who that to you and all the family members, man. Big ups to the family members. If you want to get on the show, hit the link to the chat. Saints Uptown. What's up, fam? Good to see you in the chat. Leon, who that to you? Leon, who that to you as well, fam? Good to see you in the chat. Darrell Freeman, what's up, fam? Thank you for joining us.
Y'all need to be stopped, bro. Tremont, my bad. You need to be stopped. Bro. Go here cutting up over here, man.
Yeah, they cutting up in that chat, man.
Great Saint think tank. All right, family, we got a call on. We got a call online. It's the Minister of Defense, Saints Uptown. What's up, fam?
Yo.
What's up, bro?
It's good, fam.
Say, bro, you know something, bro? I seen. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you, bro. How you doing?
Say, bro, I seen that show you did earlier.
Yes, sir.
And I'm gonna be straight up with you, bro. I look at that show every morning. That Undisputed.
Undisputed, okay.
I only look at it, bro, because it's just a regular habit and a routine, and I just like to get information on what the pulse of the sports community is doing at the time.
Right.
Not so much that I really, care for, anything that those cats be saying.
Right.
And sometimes my TV may my TV may be on when that goes off, and then Colin Cowherd comes on as well.
Oh, that Cowherd. All right, go ahead.
So, I'm familiar with all that you were saying, bro, and I want to confirm the fact that that Cowherd, prior to them getting to us beating the hell out of Tom Brady and the Tampa Bay Yucks, you understand? He was all over their job. Now he gonna talk about he didn't really trust their defense and Ty Bowles. He a damn lie. Just last week he was commending their defense.
Yep.
And the week before that he was commending their defense. And I noticed every time when Tom Brady don't play well, they have a tendency to blame everybody but Brady.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
What them guys is doing, man, what that is called is idolatry.
Yep.
That is idolatry, what they got going on with this dude. They think that this dude is beyond reproach, that he can't have a bad game. They practically think that his you-know-what don't stink.
Right.
You understand? And I knew that they was going to twist the narrative today, on what happened in that game last night. That's why I was interested in hearing media pundits. If you noticed last night, right before the game started, they had them all pick who they thought would win the game. Everybody picked the Yucks.
All of them. Yep.
Everybody. Except two people.
I didn't see nobody else pick no. When I saw them make the picks, it was all Yucks across the board. I don't know the two people you saw that picked us. I don't recall those two. Maybe it's something I missed.
They had a lady. It was one lady out of 32 people that picked the Saints out the whole staff.
Yep. And Keyshawn Johnson, shout out.
Well, yeah, Keyshawn always riding with us though.
But as far as the game is concerned, bro, we did a marvelous job. I love the way that the defensive line kept Tom Brady in check. I like how I hear how they say that they didn't run the football and all that. They didn't run the football because they couldn't run the football. You was right, Big Q. They couldn't run the football because, first of all, you ain't going to run the football. I think it's been since 2017 or something, since we allowed a 100-yard rusher.
It's been a while, bro. Yep. About
So,
47, 48 games, something like that.
So you don't run the football. You see, I don't know why they don't they didn't give that consideration at all. Mm-hmm. You can't run the football on us. That's number one. And number two, we had 21 points on the board in the first quarter. So you had to abandon the run. You know, and I don't know why they didn't even consider that. They only using that as an excuse so that they can hop on the coaching staff and blame the coaching staff for the reason that they lost this game. The Yucks never made any adjustments. They didn't make any adjustments from game one. Pretty much what we did game one, with the exception of maybe the stuff that we sprinkled in there with Taysom Hill, because we didn't do a whole lot of Taysom Hill in the first game, was pretty much the same thing that we did, in the second game, pretty much.
Pretty much.
Now, we may have defended them a little different on the back end, but it was pretty much what we did the first game was what we pretty much did the second game. So if they weren't able to make the adjustments and the corrections, then that's an indictment on them and their whole organization. And I don't want to hear this. Is another thing too that I want to say too, Big Q. If you are proclaiming that Tom Brady is the GOAT, if that's what people want, if that's what they are saying out there, because I don't believe him to be the GOAT, that's just me. Then he should be able to handle whatever situations that come his way, especially being that he's been in the league for 21 years.
Yep.
Understand? So if you the GOAT, you should be able to know how to handle a team in the event that y'all don't have any OTAs or any training camp. If you the GOAT, you should be able to work your way out of a 21-0 deficit like last night and score more than an embarrassing 3 points. If you the GOAT. If you the GOAT, that's what you should be able to do. But you see, look what they did, Big Q. Look what they had to do to try and beat the Saints. They had to go get Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski,
boom,
Shady McCoy, Leonard Fournette. You understand? And add that already to Mike Evans, Godwin, Brady, and O.J. Howard. So y'all had to do all that to try and beat the Saints, and it still wasn't successful. That shows you, man, that organization sucks, and it's snake bitten, and it would never be better than us. Let me tell you about Let me tell you an interesting fact, and I'm gonna get off of it because I don't like to run my mouth too much. I like to give other people a chance to come through, bro. In case y'all didn't know this, the Saints have the highest winning percentage over the Yucks, more than any teams that we ever faced ever before in the NFL. You understand? I think we didn't beat them something like, I want to say 33 or 35 times, and they only beat us like 11 or 12. You understand?
Right.
And that's in the whole history of it all. Big Q.
Yes, sir.
Did you know we swept them the year they won the Super Bowl?
That's right. Yep.
You understand? So we have their number like it's the damn lottery. You understand what I'm saying?
Yep.
So for anybody, so I don't give a damn if they get Tom Brady over there, Antonio Brown, Rob Gronkowski, Shady McCoy, and Leonard Fournette. We still would have your number.
Right.
All right? And that's all I really have to say, bro. And y'all keep doing your good work, man. I love what you're doing here, bro. I follow the show. Even if you don't see me chatting or nothing on the side sometimes, I am listening. Okay, Big Q?
Thank you, Saints Uptown. The
You
minister,
understand?
the minister
And
of defense for the Who Dat Nation is in the building.
Yeah, Saints Uptown, I'm out, man. MOD, Minister of Defense of the Who Dat Nation. Let's get it. Who that, baby?
Who that?
Who
Bro?
that?
Appreciate you, bro. And we'll talk to you later, my friend. Thank you. All right. Saints Uptown, man. Love when the brother come to the platform. Big ups to Saints Uptown. You tell it like it is. Dada, thank you for your super chat. My friend, he says, Q, Saints ran more than they threw yesterday. I know, bro. That's why I love it, man. Y'all know I'm a major pusher of the running attack and stopping. We stopping teams from running the ball, but when we run the ball, we get 40-minute time of possession games that leads to pure outright domination. That's why I'm a super promoter and pusher of running the ball 30 to 35 to 40 times a game, bro. We cannot lose when we do that. And most of the teams that we're going to play, they're soft against it. Bro, we put up 130 yards. Just get this in your collective, bro. And we talked about this in the pregame that I said, listen, we have to test that 70 yards that they're giving up because I think that's a fraudulent number because Vita Vea's not there. They got a backup-ass defensive lineman in there, and then they just signed McClendon from the Jets. They got 2 backup guys in the interior. So if they was a 70-something team, I think a lot of that was because of Vita Vea, who's a massive interior defensive lineman. So he was hurt. He's done for a year, and I said, let's test that. The Saints almost doubled that. They put 130 up on them, 35-plus running plays in the game. It was absolutely awesome to see that happening. The Taysom Hill passing was awesome because it threw him for a loop among all the other stuff we was doing. They just didn't have an answer for it. We had their head on the swivel. So big ups to Saints Uptown. Thanks for dropping by, family, and appreciate the love. And same to you. You're doing great work over there too, bro. I know too. I know what you're doing. Big ups to you. Family, DC and Black Suede on the line. Family, what y'all think about what the brother Saints Uptown had to say? Suede, you first. What you think, bro?
Oh man, he's on point. You know what? Well, one of the things I'm thinking about, and I'm like, yo, they were up 14-0. Matter of fact, let's go 21-0. And this was in maybe the first quarter. Am I correct?
Yeah, they was up
in the first quarter. And
you're correct.
As coaching goes, I would not have abandoned the run even then. You know, I would have kept with the run. So I it was also not just sucking that day. I would also coaching because that was a bad thing to just go straight into nothing but pass. I was definitely stick to the run. And sometimes sticking to the run is how some teams come back from deficits like that. Not that I want to see them come back. What'd you say?
No, I agree with you.
We listening to you, brother.
Oh, so yeah, I mean that's I think it was definitely bad coaching, and and I also fault Arian for that. I wouldn't put it totally on, even though we want to, and I love bashing them. I'm a Brady basher. I would bash Brady all day long, but it was definitely a bad coaching. Like they were out coached most of all than just Brady sucking that night.
Yeah, you're right, Sway. There was that dominance on every phase of the game. Go ahead, DC.
Yeah, so Sway correct, but I like MOD point because it's like it's idolatry. Because okay, when he do good or when the Bucks do good, it was all Tom Brady.
Right.
Now that didn't fell off a goddamn cliff. When they go to looking for they went all in them corners. We was trying to get the fragments out, Q.
Yep.
We're all in there looking for excuses.
He could. Brady couldn't hide from me. I got him stuck up there, threw his ass in the trash can. He gone.
they went looking for excuses, man. The people went to talking about well, you know, the offensive line because the lineman hit the ball and everybody knows. And Brandon Marshall said that when they coaching the linemen, they tell them to keep their hands from going up. I'm like, they was breaking their back to not give the Saints no credit. And to take all the pressure off of Tom Brady. But when they win, let's say the Bucks would have won, Tom Brady's the greatest ever. He beat Drew Brees single-handedly, outdueled them. They could have won by 1 point. Then people would have been saying all that. They got blown out by 30. They got blown out by 35 points. And they still was looking for excuses today. So I agree with MOD, man. And most importantly, bro, I'm so glad we got this platform where we can come here and just tell the truth. Because you don't get no truth on the what you call it, the mainstream media.
Dinosaur dead ass press.
Right. You don't get no truth about the Saints on there, man. You don't get none but bullshit and lies. You know what I'm saying? So MOD hit it right on the head, man. Tom Brady is their guy, bro. And we done showed them that God could bleed, and they still don't believe.
Well,
So
maybe
you
they
know,
believe
I
DC.
want Carolina to put a foot in their ass next week. That's what I'm hoping
Well,
for.
DC, maybe they'll believe this when we put this on them. We got to make sure, bro, that ain't nothing good. But we got to always make sure. They got a pretty weak guard. If he can get sucked up by a vacuum cleaner, that's all I got to say. That's the old school vacuum with the silver button on. It sound like that.
When you had to go buy the bags, don't you?
Yeah, that's the old silver. That's the vacuum with the silver button on it. With the one that you got to click it like that to turn it on.
Not the one you got to put on at the bottom, huh? You got to put your foot at the bottom.
You hit the button. He had the little silver switch on the side.
That's right. You got to hit the silver. You got the. That's that Brady. You in Saints Uptown, right, man? That is idolatry, man. And but you know what? It's pretty bad when they go and get sucked up by a vacuum cleaner, by a swift back. All I got to say about it. We got some other family members chiming in. Big ups to you, Dr. Drew. I see your family. Who that to you? Kelvin Thompson. Who that to you? Marcos. I see your family. Who that to you? Thank you for joining us today. Joe, what's up? Joe Casada. Who that to you? Joe, good to see you, man. Big ups to you as well in the chat. And all the family members, please hit the like buttons, family. It helps us a lot. Big ups. Exotic Acid YT, who that to you? Good to see you in the chat. Big ups to you as well.
Exotic Acid.
Verlin, what's up, Verlin? From the Dome of Silence. And the rest of them. Kelvin, I see you, Kelvin Thomas as well. Big ups, Kev Lynn, who that to you, Kev? I see you, Kev Lynn, in the building. And all the great Saint Think Tank family members, please strike upon the like button. All right, family, we got just under an hour to go. We got several more people on the chat getting ready to chime in, questions, concerns. We got Donald and we got Freddie coming up next, so we're gonna bring Donald in. Donald, what's happening, fam?
No, I mean, the guy I just called. First of all, they have a great group over there. They do a great job over there. But he's right. You don't talk about Colin Cowherd. He's a complete sucker.
Oh,
he's a liar. They don't know nothing about football. All he does is cap.
Oh,
completely. I'm not even gonna go up with him. At least, dude, you know what's crazy? The dude that executes real people is guys like Max Kellerman. At least he can tell the truth. He tells the truth sometimes. Because the dude Stephen A. Smith, that dude's a straight up sucker, complete sucker. You get paid $10 million. You get paid $10 million to talk bad about other people.
Well, let me
shit on them. It's stupid.
Don, let me ask you this:
yeah,
Did you hear that show earlier today that we did
before
this?
Okay, No, I'm not talking about ESPN. No, I see that.
No, I'm talking about the one we did on it when I played Stephen A. Smith talking to Max Kellerman said, yeah, they got people that's apologizing for him. Then Stephen A. came on there and said, yeah, he said, I don't know who you talking about that's going to apologize for Tom Brady. That ain't nobody I know. And then he flipped it and said, ain't nobody making excuses for Tom Brady. Then he flipped it and started making excuses from, I pointed all that out. These people crazy, man. Go ahead, Don.
The dude is no dog. Stephen A. Smith is still a scumbag, bro. Dude just straight up love lifting up his favorite partners. Cause I know who he signed with. I'm not even good at it. The dude just straight up a sucker. Don't like telling the truth. Or lift up his people to shit on other people. That's not what I'm cool with. Him, Colin Cowherd, that shit, Shannon Sharp, fuck shit. I'm gonna even go even better. Jason Whitlock, he another one, because he's sucker too. Marcellus Wiley, all them suckers. They're all suckers. I don't respect suckers like that.
Well, I agree with you, Don. I think you're absolutely right. What
you
think about Ryan Clark?
No, well, you know what? I don't. What did he say? Because he went to I get it. He went to Pittsburgh and all that. I get that fact. What did he say? I didn't see that one.
Well, he says a lot. He sneaks diss the Saints a lot. He picks against them.
Oh no. I don't know why he does that.
He a slippery one. You got and then there were people lighting him up on there in the comment section. I
don't blame him.
I seen Crass on the comment section and several other Great Saint Think Tank family members on there, lighting them up on there in the comment section about sleep dissing the Saints. He pick against them every chance he get. He makes little slick commentaries about them.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? I forgot. He's from New Orleans. I guess he forgot where he came from too. I guess she let the money get to his head too.
Mm-hmm.
What? I won't talk about that though. Stop letting money control your mouth. And tell the truth.
It's probably a little bit of he probably jealous, brother. He ain't on the Saints team, being here, as a little boy, and they grew into what they grew into, and the Saints ain't drafted.
Because he grew up off the Dome Patrol. He got no respect for them. The crazy thing is, why he just can't say it, bro? Because Reggie Wayne always said something good about the Saints. He loved picking the Saints. He idolized Eric Martin. Look, everything about the Saints. Brian Clark, I don't know what his problem is.
Reggie Wayne was real though. I can't say the same about Ryan Clark.
Nope. Reggie Wayne, Reggie Wayne.
It's like he got a. I mean, let me ask you this fact. Maybe that's what I'm about to say. That's what I get from Ryan Clark. I don't get a Reggie Wayne or a Tyrann Matthew or guys that come from the city vibe from him.
Hold on,
Keenan Lloyd.
Yep.
Even Leonard Fournette for that, Matt. Leonard Fournette
Leonard Fournette
right. So how with him, it's like what's that all about? Because the Saints passed him over multiple times.
What?
You can't.
Our boy Wallace too. Wallace speak good about the Saints too.
Right. He from White Cat.
I know. I know. I know them people, man. I know all them people, man. I grew up around people, man. Dudes. And Leonard, I grew up around many people. I never met Leonard though. My dad knew his people. And my dad said him, he has 7-1 hell here. Yeah, he don't want to listen. He won't go. He don't want to leave us. He should have went to Buffalo. If we went to Buffalo, it would have been the best spot for him. But no, we want to go over there and we'll be able to go with a super team. Then get out of here. And now you lost all that money, and now you're not gonna get it back. You got Derrick Henry outplaying you right now, and that's a shame because you was the number 4 pick in the draft, coming out of LSU all this time, and what happened? You out there. And the crazy thing is, he didn't listen either. Leonard Fournette did not listen. He said that he did what he wanted to, but no why he got cut though. Okay, but I'm gonna talk about that though.
Big ups to J-Rock, man. J-Rock said, I just got a text from Rodney King. And he said, now the Bucks know how I feel.
Well, they should.
J-Rock, that's good, bro. Thanks for the super chat. That was fire, bro. He said, I just got a text from Rodney King. And he said, now the Bucks know how I feel. Beat the hell out of them. Man.
Yep.
But Donald, go ahead, bro. Give me one more comment, bro, before we move on. We got brother Freddie coming behind you, bro.
No comment. I don't know. What else is to talk about?
The Saints are great, and everybody else shitty.
That's
there you have it. That's it. That's it. Fuck, there's nothing else to talk about. Besides Pittsburgh, who ain't no, but that's another story.
That's indeed. That's all right, man. That's all right.
But once again, thank you, Donald, for chiming in, bro. Much love to you.
Thank you, man. That's all I had to say.
All right, bro. Thank you, bro. That's brother Donald chiming in right there, and keeping it real as usual, bro. Good to hear from him once again. And all the great Saint Think Tank family members. Like we say, family got just under an hour, so we're going to try to get it, fill in some more the family members to chime in. Brother Freddie, I thought I had him there. I must have lost him. The line open for you to pop back in when you're ready there, Brother Freddie. Thank you once again for all the family members with the super chat. Love that. Appreciate your family for your support and your like. Thank you, family members, and everybody for hitting upon the like button. And we're going to keep this thing going. There's a lot of good, interesting stuff here. And there go Brother Freddie. We're going to bring Brother Freddie in right now. Brother Freddie, how you doing, bro? Are you with us, Brother Freddie?
Good, Brother Freddie?
What up, Q?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Man, I can't call it.
Yeah.
How you like?
Sway.
What's up,
Diamond.
What's up, brother?
I can't call it.
Hey, man.
DC, what it do?
It do what we tell it to, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Trust the pig.
Hey, Q, check that shirt out though.
I can't. Hold on, brother Fred. Let me see. I can't see it, bro. What you? Let me see here. I can't see. Okay, there it is. God is a Saints fan, baby. God is a Saints fan.
Pro shop, you heard me?
Appreciate you, brother Freddie. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate you, bro. It's looking good on you, bro. That's looking good on you. What color was that? What color is that? Black? Or blue?
Navy blue.
Oh yeah, that's pretty slither, bro. I got a black one and I got a white one, and I keep a red. I got a red one in there that look pretty good too, bro. So God is a Saints fan. Saints fan. God is a Saints fan. What you think about the game, brother Freddie? How you like how it turned out, bro?
It was beautiful, bro. But the national media ain't telling the whole story.
Oh man.
Uh-oh. Here we go. This is stuff I like to hear right here.
I'm finna drop a little tea on the family.
Yeah.
And just like Big Q, the tea good from crop to cup.
From crop to cup.
That's pretty funny.
Hey, hey, y'all check this game out though. Check this game out. Pre-game, Tom Brady, oldest son, told him that AB was in mommy room. Mess Brady head up.
What?
What you heard? You heard that?
Chris Jackson, thank you, bro.
What? You heard it here first, baby.
I'm gonna answer that, Chris Jackson. Who that? Thank you for your super chat, bro. I'm gonna answer that question after Brother Freddie. Go ahead, Brother Freddie.
I was wondering what Antonio Brown was paying the rent, but now I see.
So hold on, Brother Freddie. So you saying that AB is some kind of funniness going on? I know he's staying over there with him.
Really, Joe Hornish going on around there.
Yeah, he got put out today. He's he's still on it. He might still be on the team, but he got to seek shelter.
Yeah. Oh, I love it. Oh, man. So hold on. So it's known that he came out the room. Does Tom Brady have any? He has a clue. His son told his dad, right?
Yeah. See, Brady was on the phone with Trump.
This all kind of ways messed up.
So that's the ultimate excuse. You heard me?
Saints Uptown, thank you for your cash app, bro. Thank you for your cash app, Saints Uptown. Thank you, bro. Appreciate you. And thanks all the Super Chat family members. Appreciate that. Brother Freddie, you got them rolling in the chat, bro. Go ahead, Brother Freddie. Let's hit Brother Freddie, let's hit the whole sordid detail. Let's get it all out there.
Yeah, see, he was dealing with that pregame. Cam Jordan attacked him right out the gate. It was downhill from then on.
Right. That's what he was doing. He had all in his mind that whole game that AB was probably smashing his wife.
Y'all ain't noticed the cameraman kept flicking the camera on Giselle in the stands?
Yeah.
Real talk. You can't win no game with all that going on.
Hell no. I couldn't win nothing.
But yeah, that's the ultimate excuse for Brady. That's what happened.
They can't use that one. That ain't no good to him. That don't make him look no kind of way good. He can't use that one, Brother Freddie.
If they deliver that excuse, I might believe him, bro.
Yeah, I noticed. But now the narrative is gonna be he tried to help him, and look what he do.
Well, AB could say that too. He was trying to help him and see what he do.
Yeah. Hell, he 43.
You never know what they got going on over there. I mean, I seen a video of him kissing his son on the face, on the mouth. I don't know about all that.
Oh yeah, you seen that?
Yeah,
one
too?
I don't know about all that going on.
That boy ain't want to kiss him, man.
Man, listen, I got 2 sons, man. I don't do that.
He made him kiss him so he could play the video game, bro. That's crazy.
Wow.
Brother Freddie, he dropping all the knowledge tonight.
Hey, from crop to cup. I love it. You heard it here first on the coma, baby.
But Sway, that's a t-shirt, bro. From crop to cup. Is that a t-shirt, Brother Freddie?
Yeah, that's a t-shirt.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah. I got that from your tea commercial.
I know. That's so, Brother Freddie, he got the last word from crop to cup. That means from start to finish. You got it all. You got it
all the tea.
Oh man!
But yeah, man.
Oh, that's funny, man.
But that was a good all-around victory. I knew Payton had it in the back of his big ass head, and he applied it. So what that means is we should not rush to conclusions. Give him a little leeway for the remainder of the season, and we turn it up like that for the playoffs, and we can get us another bowl under our belt.
Yeah.
But but that's all I wanted to say. I ain't gonna hold y'all up, man. But I had to drop that T.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
about? We appreciate you too, brother.
From crop to
we
cup.
love it, man. From crop to cup. 100% organic, you hear me?
Don't get scared now. This might go viral. Don't get scared.
World star.
Appreciate it. Brother Freddie, as always, man. Thank you for joining us, bro. You the man, bro. Thank you, bro.
Oh, Brother Freddie.
Who that to you, my brother?
Who that?
That Brother Freddie, man. One of the best.
Hey, yo, Big Q, I gotta go, man. I love to stay, man, but I gotta go, fellas.
All right, bro.
I had so much fun here tonight, man. Y'all keep it going though for these last about 45 minutes, huh?
Yeah, we got about another 30 minutes here, DC. Then we gonna be out. Yeah, but we appreciate you got an early flight to get back to Jamaica. So I want you to be safe on the plane, bro. And you take it easy, bro. And whatever you do, bro, when you get ready to go on the plane, do not bring any vegetation. No fruits, no none of that stuff.
Man, I can't bring that tea from crop to cup.
No. Drop the cup, baby.
All right, DC.
All right, man. Y'all be easy, man.
You too,
All right,
fam.
all
Who
right,
that?
man. I'll see you later, brother.
That's DC, man, chiming in. Appreciate DC jumping on. And as always, thank all the family members out there. Appreciate you. Brother Freddie, that was funny, man. Thank you for Sway, Brother Freddie had the news from Crop the Cup, he says that Sway.
Oh, I loved it, bro. I actually wanted to believe it. I wanted to believe that story, man. He had me, bro. He had me. I started leaning into the computer. So what happened, brother? What happened? Oh, man, bro.
Yeah, you did say this one. I won't hear. This one.
That's what I want to hear, something juicy around here. Oh, man. That explains he wasn't throwing the ball to him. He was trying to throw it at him.
You trying to throw the ball through him. That's what he was trying to You trying to impale him. You was trying to impale his ass.
Yeah, man. That is great. That was funny, bro. That was funny, Uncle Freddie, bro.
That was funny. Thank you, Freddie. Appreciate you. And Chris Jackson, thank you for your super chat, bro. Chris says, do you think we should pick up defensive end McKinley? Tack McKinley was released by the Atlanta Falcons today, and it could be. You know what, Chris? We talked about this earlier in the show, and I'll say this would be definitely a Saints move because we play the Falcons in 2 weeks from now, and if you can pick up McKinley right now, he can help out by putting a little information in there about the Falcons, because of course, once we, in 2 weeks we play them, and then of course, then we have them, and then we play the Broncos, then we come back against them again. So we'll be playing them, 2 times within 3 weeks. So whatever little information we can get from Tack McKinley will be a plus. And then on top of that, he can be a guy that can serve as a defense. He's not going to cost a lot of money. And then he can come in. He's healthy right now. He can come in and really help out the defensive ends, give guys break. He can really help in that rotation because Carl Granderson to me is not looking as good as I would like him to see. But remember, this is a Super Bowl run, so Tack McKinley would definitely be a guy that would be interested. He'll be cheap. He's young. He can help you right in the now. And then on top of that, he can help you with the Falcons book as well, because we got Quan Alexander lined up to face the 49ers. He going to drop game about them. Then we can get McKinley this week, to drop game about Atlanta when we get ready to roll out against them. So wouldn't be a bad move at all. And I actually like Tack McKinley. But, people are like, well, Q, where would he fit in our lineup? Well, remember, we have 2 guys. Trey Hendrickson is finally playing. He's healthy, and he's balling right now. But he'll be more of like a depth signing because we still got half the season left. So if there's any issues with Davenport or with Trey Hendrickson, we don't want to lose that ferocity on our defensive line. And having McKinley there as a person you just have on staff, and when you need him to come in, he can contribute. And remember, we missing Sheldon Rankin, so we can use another veteran guy. You can move McKinley around on the line if you need to. He will empower your NASCAR package. So I like that, Chris. Appreciate the super chat. And I like that idea. Sway, what you think about Tack McKinley?
Well, I think that'll be a pretty good idea, to add him on and then get information from the Falcons. But then that goes my question to you. Would you think Bridgewater shared information to the Panthers about us?
No, most certainly.
Most certainly?
Yes, sir.
I think that's the reason why it was so close.
Well, I mean, a part of that is, and then of course that you had the offensive coordinator, which is familiar with Sean Payton's style of system. Matter of fact, it's a clone system what he got going on. That's why he got Teddy Bridgewater, who has that familiarity to run that system. And they just piecemeal McCaffrey in there, but they have a clone version of Sean Payton's offense. And I think the reason why it was close is because I think we weren't balanced enough in that game. And I think, we could have ran the ball a lot more on the team as opposed to try to force the pass. Our pass just wasn't there yet. And then not, and I just think that we could have handled it differently. It was a little too close for comfort, in my opinion. We should have ran the ball a little bit more in that game. But the reality is that, a part of that is true, Sway, that, Teddy Bridgewater, they gave him $60 million. He going to spill the beans, so he going to tell them about this. And then on top of that, the offensive coordinator, Joe Brady, knows the Saints system. He knows it well enough to have the great success at LSU. And his offense looks pretty good with Carolina. Had they had some better defenders and made a few more stops about Kansas City, bro, that would have been an upset over there. That would have been an upset with Carolina. But, that's a part because Joe Brady, the offensive coordinator, knows it. Then you got Teddy Bridgewater that knows it, so they know it to a degree. That's why I was saying switch it up, run the ball, and throw them off. Because people are like, well, why was the Tampa Bay Buccaneers playing off and deep and all this kind of stuff? Because they playing the Saints for the pass. And I keep saying that a lot of times these teams we play are playing the Saints for the pass. But when we start running the ball, and there's room for you to run the ball, and we run the ball with that anger and with that domination we displayed, even a fragment of that. If we can get 50 or 60 or 70% of what we had yesterday night against Tampa Bay, that's good enough to take you through the remaining schedule because you got matchups against Denver. And even though they're competitive, but they don't know how to win games. They're not that good. Atlanta is playing better because there's no pressure on them. You should still be able to beat them. And then, of course, you have Minnesota, who is playing better, who probably would be a 500 club by the time we get to them. They're playing a lot better ball, as of late. And then, of course, you have Kansas City. A lot of people won't see Kansas City. And then toward the back end, when we complete out this, you got Philadelphia thrown in the mix, and they're awful. But by the time we get to the back end of the season, you got Carolina sitting there. And hopefully we'll be in position where that could be a rest game for our people. You never can tell. Right now, the Saints sitting on top of this thing, and it was a little too close for comfort. But more of the run, I think we would have definitely kind of extended out a lead better than what we did in that first one.
Mm-hmm.
So McKinley, I think Tack McKinley definitely fits there as well. So thank you, Chris, for your super chat and good question, bro. Like I said, I guess great minds think alike because we were saying that earlier in the show that McKinley would be a great addition to the Saints defense, man. No doubt about it. So once again, thank you, Saints Uptown, bro, for your cash out, bro. Thank you for that. And also thank all the family members.
Being said, McKinley is low-key crazy that he may be a locker room problem.
I mean, so is Jameis Winston. They say that about Jameis Winston, didn't we? We said that. I remember I exclusively said that about Jameis Winston.
Winston being a locker room problem.
No, I'm saying, but really, what he was doing out there with the Uber thing and all that, I swear he had a lot of issues in Tampa Bay that was just causing problems. And that's why I was hesitant to take Jameis Winston in here. But I later said to the Great State Think Tank, shame on me for thinking that way about my locker room because this is a functional locker room where we take dysfunctional players and we make them. Look what Jameis Winston has become since he's come in here. He's been spectacular. McKinley has something to play for here. He didn't have nothing to play for, and neither did Jameis in Tampa Bay. He didn't believe in the system. There was very little success. This is a different locker room here, and it's a different situation. So I do like Tack McKinley in the Saints locker room. He'll have guys like Cam Jordan to look up, who he looked up to over there in Atlanta. There wasn't nobody up there. Most of those guys were around the same age, so he didn't really have a perennial Pro Bowl veteran to look up to like Cam, and didn't have these good coaches that can kind of help him. And he fits.
Look up except Arthur Blank around that.
Right, he sucks. He looked like the Count from Sesame Street.
Yeah, he looked like Count Chocula. Lord, looking at it. Oh wow!
Boom, boom, boom.
Well, Chris, I'm missing out. Oh wow, man! You guys are something else out there on the Great Saints Think Tank, bro.
But I do like it, bro. But go ahead, Sweet. I'm sorry.
No, not this guy. I'm just talking about the family, man. You guys are funny, man. Y'all make me laugh. But you do like what?
Trey Joseph, who that to Trey's asking us, what's McCaffrey's injury? That's the season for. He said what's the McCaffrey injury? That's the season for the Panthers. Well, the new one, he just came off of that high ankle sprain, and now he has a rib injury. I don't know the severity of it, but I know McCaffrey he got it late in the game, and I think they kind of used him a little too much because they had Mike Davis, who was capable enough. You didn't have to have him running late in the game. And I understand they wanted him to be a factor, but this guy is just coming off of missing several weeks of action with a high ankle sprain. You don't want to overuse him. And they did that in the KC game, and they should have relied on Mike Davis a little bit more. But he developed a rib injury. The guy took him to the ground. He got up, hobbled. He was grabbing his side and wincing in pain on the sideline. So we don't know how bad it is. I mean, I don't know if they put out anything yet, but we'll see how it goes, man. But it's interesting. Saint Subtown said we didn't stick to the script when we played Carolina. That's true, bro. And that's why I was saying, we could have. In Carolina it's not a good run stuffing team, and I've said that a lot because most of the opponents that we faced this year are not good run stuffing teams. They weren't. But, we had it on our mind to run it against Tampa, who was the best in the NFL, statistically speaking. And we got 130 out of them. The Chicago Bears gave up 120. We got 122 out of them. So if we could just stick to running the ball, it helps out everything. And it keeps our offense. We're going to throw the damn thing. But let's add the running. It helps out in the easy. It just simplifies and makes everything easy for the offense. And then the Saints can go around with their Oprah Winfrey offense, as I call it, the Shutter Wealth offense. Well,
you get a catch. You get a catch. You get a catch. Everybody get a catch. Okay, I'm sorry.
Like Cook do. That's like the Cook thing. Sway, when you was doing that, I was pointing over here. You get one, you get one. Then everybody, I did the Cook dance, the touchdown gas, when you stir it up and throw it up in the air.
Oh, everybody get a catch.
That's right.
Payton, man. That's that Saints offense, trust the Payton. But
you just snuck that in there.
So much for Javion Clowney, huh? Homeboy hurt and got 0 sacks, says Inevitable.
Yep, Jadeveon Clowney. Yeah, he doesn't look good in Tennessee. And guess what? They got rid of Vic Beasley. So if they were looking, if Jadeveon Clowney, they wanted to give him more reps, well, they gave him more reps, and then they released Vic Beasley, which was a curious move. That could come back to bite him. Perhaps they're looking at Takk McKinley. They could put in a waiver claim if he got released, and, we'll see. Because we're familiar with Takk McKinley. I don't know where our order is in terms of the waiver wire, or if Tennessee, I think we're higher than them. If I want to look at it, the waiver wire usually mirrors your position in the draft. Like, say if it's depending on your record standing, like if you're the worst team in the NFL, so like the Jets, who are winning right now. Last time I checked, they were up by 10. But if the Jets are 0-9 or what have you, or the worst team in pro ball, they would have a larger waiver, a higher waiver wire than what the Saints would have, of course. And if they claim the man, then they would get him. But we'll see who claims Takk McKinley. If Jadeveon Clowney hurt and they just release Vic Beasley, they could look to claim Takk McKinley to bring him there. So that would be a smart move by them, because let me tell you, that coach believes in running the ball and playing defense, man. That guy, he believes in that over there with them, and we'll just have to see. But I would love to have Takk McKinley here. He wouldn't cost a lot of money, and he would fortify your pass rushers, way.
Right. I'm looking for a recent order of the waiver wire, but I can't seem to find one.
Javier say he'll be claimed off of waivers. Saints Uptown say they say McCaffrey's day-to-day. That shoulder injury isn't season-ending. Thank you, Saints Uptown. Appreciate you, bro. All right, Trey says, whole year reservations about Trey Hendrickson. I feel like if he continues to play at this pace, he's going to hurt himself and be out for the playoffs. I am, bro. And listen, bro, who that to you, Larry? I see you, Larry McGee. Big ups to you, fam. Ramsey Wars, who that to you? This is the thing. And RG, who that to you? I see you, fam. This is the thing about the Trey Hendrickson and the Davenport. I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is foreign waters for Trey Hendrickson. He's 7.5 sacks. He's third in the NFL in sacks right now. He's leading the Saints by a huge margin in terms of sacks. He's playing out of world. And remember, he had a groin issue that plagued him the first 4 or 5 weeks of the season that he developed in the Raiders game. But he's played through that injury, and for the most part, he had enough time for that. But those things tend to linger a bit. But he's a lot healthier than he was. As you can see, he got the step and the speed and everything. He's a nuisance. But it's rarefied air for Trey Hendrickson to do what he's doing and keep it. Because remember, he got off to good starts before, even though they were in this career plateauing. That's what he's doing now in his full season. But it took this is Trey Hendrickson's final year on his rookie contract. It took all of Hendrickson's years Just like it took Traquan Smith's years for him to arrive where he is, as opposed to a guy like Marquez Callaway, Deontay Harris. Those guys naturally have it coming out. You see what I'm saying? Those undrafted guys. But still, I'm saying in terms of rookies who are new to the team. It took Traquan and Trey Hendrickson their entire length of their time being here to get there. Now, I'm praying for Trey and Davenport that they remain healthy because, listen, if any one of those guys have an issue where they can't play, we are back to square one and not getting much pass because the Saints don't have any backup plans but Carl Granderson, and Carl Granderson isn't playing well right now. He's not. He's nowhere near where your top three guys are, and it's a significant drop after him. And then, of course, what if he fails? Who do you then have? Who you're positioning right now? Who can come in there and help him out? They're not playing Zach Bourne in that position right now in the defensive end room where he can rush the passer.
Why is it though? Why are they not playing Zach Bourne? Is it something that they may see that he's not doing, or he's not ready? Or
I think it's a mixture of all you said, Sway. For real, I think it's a mixture. They don't feel that he's ready there yet. And although they did, the linebackers coach did mention that he did turn him over to a degree to the defensive line coach to be able to work on his pass rush skills. But I'm saying that if you're going to utilize, if any one of these guys get, and that's why I say go after McKinley and bring him in here, or work Zach Bourne right now for the inevitable of something, because we still got half the season left, family. We still got half the season left. We still got a bunch of games left. We got two matchups against the Falcons. We got the stinking Panthers on the back end of the season. We got Philadelphia. We also have Minnesota. We have San Francisco and Denver. So we do have a handful of games left that we have to finish out against. And some of these teams are scrappy. They're not playoff teams, like Denver and Atlanta, but they're scrappy. They're playing scrappy because there's no pressure on them. So they can they can hit you with the kitchen sink and nothing. They could throw all, and those are those are dangerous teams when they're like that. Atlanta's playing spoiler right now. They're trying to play spoiler because, but then again, what are their records? Wait, what is the Falcons' record? 3-5, 3-6? What are their record?
3-6.
So, they playing free. Nobody expects Atlanta to do anything. So they playing fast and free. The same with Denver. Nobody has no expectations of Denver to do anything. Those are dangerous teams because they could throw everything at you, and try to play role of spoiler. So we just have to play above our competition. Like we played against if we can pocket that attitude the Saints have, Sway, like how they played the Buccaneers and gave them all that respect and attention to detail and came out and stumped on their necks. If we can do that with the rest of these teams, bro, listen, there's nothing. There ain't nobody can handle you.
Things when they're disrespected, when people go against them, they come out all guns blazing, and then when you have a game to where everybody's picking the Saints, and then it's like a mediocre fire, They may end up winning a game, but it's like, damn, it shouldn't have been that close. And it's just our attitude has been like that. It's been like that. It's never changed, So I just hope. I just not hope, but we will win. But I mean, hey, let's just see what happens, man.
Right. I mean, it's anything possible. Like I said, we went out and we made a surprise move. They landed Quan Alexander's way. That's a big move because we'll finally get to see him added in the defense, and that's a pocket where he can cover the tight end. Because when we start getting those athletic tight ends that we have to cover, Quan Alexander will definitely help us out in that regard to cover up these tight ends. Even though we're not playing Kittles, you still have Jordan Reed there, who's a pretty mobile tight end for the San Francisco 49ers. And then, of course, you have with the 49ers, you have the Falcons who they got with Hurst, who's a pretty decent tight end, and Denver has a good one in Noah Fant. So you'll get an opportunity to see what Quan Alexander can do against them tight ends. So I'm really looking forward to seeing that, and that the Saints got him in here. He's practicing with the team. He's learning it, and his skill set bring that athleticism to the team. So to add him, that's the great thing about the defense and that mindset. We lost Sheldon Rankins for 3-4 weeks, and they still dominated and held the Buccaneers terribly, down, and we got Quan Alexander, who's going to be a real good commodity to the interior of the Saints defense because he'll have that athletic ability to be able to move sideline to sideline. He's in the prime of his career. He could be able to attack, cover up the linebackers. He can blitz if you need him to. Like I said, to my opinion, from watching Quan Alexander, he reminds me, he's like a poor man Thomas Davis to me, even though he's a little bit more aggressive than Thomas Davis in so forth. But that's what his game reminds me of when I put the tape on and watch Quan Alexander. And that's Davis is the guy who used to be, Thomas Davis is the former linebacker for the Carolina Panthers. He was there when Luke Kuechly and all of them was there. He was playing next to him. But he was a safety at Georgia that they converted to a linebacker, and it turned out to be a terrific move for them. He reminds me a lot. His game is similar, even though I'm not saying he's better than Davis, but his game reminds me a lot of Davis. Big issue on Quan, bro, is can he remain healthy? That's the question. So, I mean, that's what it come to. But anyway, family, we're going to finish out the chat right here. Trey Joe said Vic gave us problems every time we played the Falcons. Yep. And I think Vic Beasley is out there too. I think he's out there as a free agent as well, if I want to say. Abby says, what do y'all think about Clay Matthews? He's a good rotational player at this stage of his career. We love Clay Matthews. We talked about Clay Matthews being on the team before the season started, free agency. On into the season, we were advocating, the family members in the chat will tell you that we had him on the list. It was him on that list before Everson Griffin, when Griffin was on that list. We were saying Clay Matthews would be a good rotational linebacker to have. He can play defensive end for you, situational pass rush. You can use him. He'll be another pair of veteran eyes on the defense. He can show the youngsters a lot of stuff. It'll be an empowering move to have him there. He will come cheap. So, and that's was something I was pushing. I wanted to see Clay Matthews here. I think he would fit well here. He would provide insurance, especially like that position behind in that fourth pass rush situation. Because if God forbid something happened to Davenport or Henderson, you have that guy like Matthews who's have the experience. He can come in. You don't need a lot of seasoning because he's seen a lot as a veteran. You can get him in there and he can get stuff happening for you. The man had like 8 sacks last year in limited time. 8 sacks last year for the Rams. That's nothing to seize at. And Sway, that man wasn't even starting to do that, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy. They should definitely eyes on Clay, man. They should.
Inevitable expertise said, I hope we don't have a letdown off this big win, though. The same thing happened to San Fran last year after they beat us. They lost to Atlanta the next week.
He on the same level I'm on. No, I don't think we'll lose, brother. But it'll be one of those little nail biters, little not heartbreaking, but heart attack games. It'll be real close.
Well, we're gonna see what the focus is, man. I'm just thinking that we just showed the NFL what we can do, because a lot of people were sleeping on us, and we were sleeping as well because we was watching, so we just barely squeaking by. And I think that confidence got turned on, though.
I wasn't sleeping.
A lot of the confidence was, because you looking at 3-point sneaky wins over the last several weeks. The offense couldn't quite get it right. And this is what I'm saying. We didn't have a sticking win like that, Sway. But
the offense fault. It was never the offense's fault.
No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it was the offense's fault.
Yeah, it was always defense.
Right. But I'm saying that's not the offense's fault insofar as, listen, if we're balanced, we beat these teams by double digits. If we running the ball against the Raiders, we beat the Raiders. If we run the ball against the Packers, we beat the Packers in that game. Sean Payton went 13 straight passing plays in the back end of that game. That is totally ridiculous. And then what it came down to was a Taysom Hill package, which he fumbled, and that ultimately cost him the game. The one turnover, they were able to march the clock out. So what I'm saying is, if you're balanced, the Saints go down there, they score, they win that game.
I'm saying if you play defense against the Raiders, if you actually put some defense on Waller, you win that game. If you put some defense in the Packers game, which we lost by 7 points, we put up 30. In an NFL game, you put up 30, it's game.
Not unless you're giving up 30.
Exactly.
But how is that explicit? You saying that's all on defense? I would have to disagree with you on this point. On this point.
Go ahead.
You know where I'm going with this, right?
Probably running. Something about running.
It's gonna be about running, but it's something else that attaches itself to running.
What's that?
We talked about it all show, Swade. We was bragging about it on the last show. You brought it up before I did on the last show.
What possession?
There you go. If we had if we were running the ball and we're balanced, we're eating clock. If we're eating clock, their defense gets tired, Swade. Our offense gain more rhythm the longer we on that field. We eating clock and our defense is off the field resting. Our defense was on that field too much in those games. And that's the issue, and they got tired out, especially in that Raiders game. Saints kept going 3 and out, kicking field goals. We can't do that. We did this game. We found out to convert, and I hope that continues, that we convert these field goals into touchdowns. And when you do that, you win the game. Imagine if that mentality didn't attach itself in this game. We did what we did in the 3 prior games.
Time of possession, Saints 28 minutes. Green Bay 31-40.
And you don't think you could have held that ball another 5 or 6 minutes on them, Sway?
I mean, you could have, bro. But I mean, you put up 122 yards rushing. You put up 270-yard passing.
But did you get the point? But did you get the point about what I'm saying about the time of possession? If you're off,
it could have helped, but your defense let them score 37.
But that's what I'm saying. My point.
If the reason for you losing is at 100%, your defense letting them score 37 is like at about 85% of why you lost.
I get you, but I'm saying a portion of that is because the defense is tired. Sway, they're on the field. They on the field too much. You know, if you go right. So that's what I'm saying. If you go back and look at those games, in the Raiders games, the Saints broke down. I mean, they had that run by Rashard where he just cut up the field and went, and then your boy ran out of bounds, and Rashard ran behind Craig Robertson, ran out of bounds. I mean, he was on. I mean, come on. But the defense, you can't have them on the field as much as we did have them on the field because we stalling out on the offense. When the offense does not convert
at 30.
Listen, I'm saying this. If you go back and look at the conversions that you had, what you got the conversions on you?
Conversion. Third down conversions. Third down efficiently, the Saints was 5 for 11.
Okay.
So was Green Bay was 5 for 11.
Okay, 5 for 11 is middle of the pack, isn't it? I'm saying that if you can convert, it's all a game of yards and it's a game of drives. That's like one of those games, them drive games, where if the Saints held the ball 4 or 5 minutes more, they would have won that game. And I'm saying, in the extra moments, you leave your defense out there on the field when you're not turning, when you're not converting, and keeping their defense on where they're tiring out, and you're marching out or you're not converting enough, and you put your defense on the field, the defense is going to get tired, and when they get tired, they're going to get beat. And that's what I've seen in the Raiders and the Packers games.
And I got what you're saying, but then you look at the penalties. 8 penalties for 83 yards. I think that had maybe something to do with it.
That did have an impact on you, right?
I don't know which one it was, offense or defense, that had the penalties. You asked me, I would say
it was the defense had some bad penalties in that game. It was several pass interference penalties that was in that game. Marcus Williams and Janoris Jenkins were multiple pass interference and holding when they hold like that because they're tired. Go ahead.
Well, it keeps the defense on the field. So I got what you're saying as far as, hey, get the defense off. You keep if the offense stalling out. I just don't see them stalling.
Not all of it's way, but I'm saying the aspect. You ever heard the term a good defense, the best offense, the best defense is a good offense? Like
Who
if
said
you,
that?
huh?
Who said that? John Madden. That sound like something. The good business with the best offense.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you probably heard it on Madden somewhere. But a lot of famous coaches use that term because they understand what clock management is by using a running back. You're using a running game to dictate and control the clock to steal possessions away against your rival. And it helps because when you hold the ball 40 minutes, that keeps their offense off the field where they can't get a rhythm. That keeps their defense, the opposing defense, on the field where they get tired, and keeps your defense off the field where they're rested to go after their harmonistic offense, non-harmonistic offense, non-synergized offense. They're out of sync and they're trying to figure it out, and you got a fresh defense attacking them everywhere. That's a whole nother ball game. So I'm not saying it's not all of it, but it's a large portion of it. If you can run the ball and control the clock, you help all phases of your team that way when you're able to do that. That's all I'm saying.
Somebody said Paul Theory, I said this just in. Overnight, Tampa found enough points to beat the Saints. Oh man, they trying to steal the vote.
That's funny. That's funny, Paul. Thank you for that, man. Big ups to you, bro. Thank you as well. Much love to you, bro. Thank you for that. That was funny as hell right there. The Saints, they come in the back and sneak like thieves in the night and get the score. Huh? I got you, bro. All right. Thank you for that, bro. Trey says, how unfortunate I think whoever controls the roster has rose-colored glasses on while we're looking at. So you're very right on that. And we all, we often make fun of the Dollar Tree Quartet, as I call them. That's these guys are not very good, man. But listen, the bottom line, as long as we're healthy, I think we play at a higher level, we'll be fine, man. We just got to remain healthy. I know that's a lot to ask for, but my goodness, we got to do it. Brock Pace, good to see you in the chat. Abity says, Saints are going to blow the phony whiners. I like hers. I like theirs better than mine. The phony whiners out. Okay, I like that one. That's pretty good. Payton is using all the media hate as motivation. That's absolutely right. Ab's absolutely right, Abby, because that is 100% real deal, Holyfield. And we said that against what happened with Sean Payton using the press clippings to infuriate the team, which is to create a us against the world mentality. He knows what he's doing and motivating the team. We need that. We need a moment where you can then use, and it was an overwhelming, very clear cut. He would have had to been an absolute moron not to use that, and he used that motivation to to show him, look, everybody's saying that you're not nothing, you're gonna lose, you stink, you garbage. He used those press clippings to galvanize the team to a white hot fever pitch, and look what they did. So I just want to make sure the Saints are able to contain that energy, that passion, and continue to drive on through. That's something I'm looking at as well. So what you think about that, Sway?
I ain't seen nobody get beat that bad since Rocky IV.
Since Rocky 3. That's the one. That's with Clubber Lane in it, huh?
Well, Rocky IV when Apollo Creed got beat
by the Russian. Yeah, the Russian killed him. Yeah, the Russian killed him. But I like, all right, in club number 3, that's Clubber Lane, right?
Yeah, no, Mr. Mr. T was, that's Clubber Lane.
That's the one where they asked Mr. with
two. He fought Apollo in 1.
And he rematched him in 2.
He must have rematched him in 2, and then came Clubber.
Yep.
I think that's right. That's right.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah.
And then when they asked Mr. T, she says, Clubber, what's your he says, what's your prediction for the match? And Mr. T looked at the camera and said, pain. Pain. I said,
we get your woman and show her how I feel like to be with a real
man. Steve Hitch, thank you for subscribing. Steve, who that to you? Thank you, bro. Thank you for joining the Great Saint Think Tank. Who that to Steve Hitch? Welcome to the family, Steve. Appreciate you, bro. And all of the family members, thank you, man. Appreciate all the new family members. We got a lot of new family members that joined tonight. Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the family. Thank y'all for joining us.
Throw the towel.
Yeah. KB says the Russian inevitable says if he dies, he dies. If he dies, he dies. That's what the Russian dude said.
Yeah. If he dies, he dies.
Donald C. He said 3 and 4 of his favorites. Yeah, I like the one with Clubber Lane and the Russian. That was some of my favorite ones too. Trey Joe says he says to get me started. He said at inevitable. Me too. We started getting dotted up. Lattimore got right back on the field. HB Watkins, who that to you, bro? Good to see you in the chat. He says really like the thought of adding McKinley. I know, bro. Me too. It fits, don't it? It fits almost too perfectly. Because when they released him, I was like, I seen it just today when we was covering the statistics earlier. I said, man, they let McKinley go, huh? They was trying to trade him, but then he came out and said they're not going to trade me. Then they released him. I heard rumblings they were going to release him. I didn't believe it because they didn't trade him, but then they released him today. It makes too much sense because you have 2 games against the Falcons. You play the 49ers this week. Then after that, you got to match up with the Falcons. What you said, bro?
The phony whiners.
The phony whiners. That's right. So you got the phony whiners this upcoming week, and then you got Atlanta in 2 weeks from now. Then Denver, then Atlanta again. It makes too much sense for the Saints to sign McKinley, get the dope on what they're doing, and then he'll add a good insurance piece to behind Hendrickson and Davenport.
Right.
He got experience, and he won't cost you a lot of money. So bro. It make a lot of sense, but we'll see if the Saints claim him, bro. I mean, he don't make a lot of money. He would be a good addition. I'm telling you. You don't have to pay him a lot. He just can be just sitting there chilling, and then you can get him in there, keep everybody fresh. I like that idea. I really do like it too. I wonder if we're gonna move on that. Hopefully we do, man. That'd be good.
Deadline.
I think it's Wednesday. I want to say we're gonna have to check us on the chat. It's usually at 24 hours. I want to say, isn't it? The waiver wire, you get cut. It's 20. I think it's 20. It's a 24-hour time period before you see if anybody claim you. But he have to make it through the waiver wire. Somebody will have to claim him. So if it's anybody, maybe it's the Titans. The Titans need help now with them having issues with Jadeveon Clowney's health, and they released Vic Beasley earlier in a week or so ago. So Tack McKinley could be a real option for them. But whether or not the Saints pick him up, that's a whole nother thing. I think he fits well here, and it'd be a smart move to do, being that we got to play the Falcons twice in the next month or so. So, I mean, we'll see how it shakes, bro. But I like the idea just like you do. I think it's a real good idea. All right, big ups to the rest of the family members chiming in as well. Let's see. All right, who else we got there? Donald says he likes 1 and 2 were really good. All right, let's see. Brock says Lattimore is an important piece. We noticed it when he's not on the field. We got to get somebody else. You know, we need some help, man. I keep saying our guys have to be healthy the entire season for us to have a deep playoff run. Because Lattimore gets hurt, there is no depth. Or Jenkins get hurt, they don't try to put Chauncey Gardner-Johnson to the second nickel. They keep Johnson at the third, at the down position, and then they put P.J. Williams there. That's not good enough for me. We need some help back then. Obviously, they're not going to look for anybody. They feel good about it right now. The only way they'll look is if somebody get hurt, then they might look at somebody, you know. So I don't know, but just prayers that they stay healthy, man. You know, we've lost them. We just, you know, early in the season, we had to do without both those guys for several weeks.
Yeah.
You know, and that's a lot to ask for. But you know what, Spade? Better that happen early in the year than later on in the year. You know what I mean?
That was like blessings on us on the slide, man. These things happening to us, and you know, letting people get in the juices flowing, man. I think it was truly a blessing, man. And now we have those two back up in the game, and you know, you gave those other cornerbacks a chance to see what it's like and get their thing running. But I do feel what you're saying. If he goes out and putting Gardner there, I would not be happy about that.
No, me either, bro. I think Chauncey Gardner is playing.
Man, I do believe in it, bro. But you know, you're right. We do need some help, bro.
We knew you. So you feel like I feel about the guys behind Brandon Reese. Who that to you? Thank you for subscribing, Brandon. Thank you. Welcome to the family, Brandon Reese. Big ups to you. Who that to you, fam?
Everybody talking about Thomas, baby.
Yeah, and that's the thing, bro. We got our full bevy, full cup of receivers back, weapons everywhere. We put Ty Montgomery in there. I mean, man, listen, free-flowing, share the wealth offense like I kept talking about during their offseason. It's always is what's good and it's what's popping. But big ups to the rest of the family members. We're getting ready to depart. I'd like to give a shout-out to all the family members in the chat. Ramsey, who that to your family, says, hey, Q, was Laddie Daddy's injuries just cramps? That's what I heard, bro. I'm going to have to check on it and come back at you probably tomorrow on the TSC Q&A live. And check on that because they'll have an injury. I think it should have an injury report tomorrow. We'll see. But that's what I was thinking. It was cramps. That's what I heard. I don't think what you heard, Swade. Wasn't it cramps?
Nah, I didn't hear anything about it. But I mean, he was back up and walking, so
yeah.
You know, and it didn't get any report on it, so it could have been just something simple as cramps, man. You know, because he was locking Evans up. You know what I'm saying? He probably cramped up a little bit.
Right, you know, so that's my take on it too. I don't think it's nothing serious. All right, thank you for the question there, Ramsey. Trey Joseph said Jordan playing for the long run, like LeBron. He's taking it easy there the first 8 games. Then when he get close to the playoff time, the old Cam Jordan when he emerged. That's true. And if you look at a lot of his he gets a lot of sacks later in the year. You know what I'm saying? Except for that year, like when was that? Last year, I think it was. He got hurt and he had a groin situation he was playing through. He didn't let nobody know about. But you know, he's a lot smarter, man. You know, you're not what you used to be. You got to be smart with your body, man. Play strong, then turn it up, you know, late and you kind of save pieces of yourself for the playoffs, you know. And that's a part of what we do with this. Let's see, Aquan Butler, who that to you, Aquan? Good to see you in the chat. Original Hot Boy 504, who that to you? Brandon, thank you, fam. He said, I wouldn't mind if they went after Earl Thomas. That's another fan favorite, bro. Earl Thomas, Eric Reed, you know, even people I mentioned on the show, Tony Jefferson, you know, so there's a lot of safeties that, you know, we look at cornerback wise, there's quite a few that you can add that are better than your 4th, 5th, and 6th cornerbacks that you have. You know, you can bring in Mo Claiborne, Prince Amuka Mara. They got several, you know, Kayvon Webster. They got some interesting guys, veterans out there that are upgrades over the 4th, 5th, and 6th cornerback that you have on your team. So that's something to keep an eye on this. Thank you for that, bro. Brandon, thank you. Inevitable says, shout out to Malcolm Jenkins. Dude played 98.8% of defensive snaps, like 6 years in a row. That's incredible. That is Iron Man-ish levels. Inevitable good thing right there. Big ups to you. Wayne Bradley, what's up, Wayne? Good to see you, fam. Big ups to you as well. Adrian, who that to you? Good to see you in the chat. Thank you for your support. Brandon, big time once again. Eternal Absolute, what's up, fam? Who that to you as well. Donald says, BQ, I didn't get your thoughts on Quan Alexander. Good underrated pickup. Yes, it is. It's very good pick. And like I said that he reminds me of Thomas Davis from Carolina. Poor man's version of him. The issue is with him is he's very fast. He's a hitter. He's intelligent. Problem with Quan is injuries. Over the last several years, he's been dealing with a lot of nagging issues. So we traded a linebacker for a linebacker that's coming out of injuries, but it was a good move for the 49ers because they wanted to get rid of his money, which he signed a contract with the Niners in 2019 for $54 million. 23 or so of it is guaranteed. So with that being said, the Saints are on the hook for this year and 2 more years, which it escalates after this year. It's at 500, just over 500,000. I won't say 520-ish perhaps. And then next year and the following year, it jumps to 12 million. Of course, that can't be the case. That could be problematic with the depressed cap situation coming up, where they're saying several reports are indicating that the Saints for next year are $80 to $91 million over the compressed cap that's supposed to be for next year. So we just got to keep an eye out from that. Of course, if they won't keep him around, they will have to reduce those numbers severely. You know, and truth be told, the team could look a lot different than what it looks, you know, after. So that's why I'm saying this has got to be a Super Bowl or bust year. Because to be honest with you, I'm telling you, the Saints are going to look a lot different next year. I'm telling you, family, it's going to look a lot different. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that. Thank you for that question. Donald, KB, big ups to you. Says, I really enjoyed talking to y'all today. Same with you, KB. Always love to have you here.
Love, man.
None but love, bro. Abraham, who that to you? Big ups to you as well. Thank all the family members for being here for the show. And that'll do it for the show. And before we go, you know, we always go ahead, Sway.
It's over already.
It's over, bro. It's 3 hours, just over 3 hours, 3 hours and 2 minutes. That's why he got his own special effects. That's crazy.
Hey, what's the phrase for the day? From crop to cup. Crop to cup. What I'm talking about.
Oh, thank you, Freddie, for bringing light to that, man. That's the shirt, you know. Real deal from crop to cup. How about that? That's a new shirt we're gonna be bringing out. How about that? The real deal from crop to cup. I bleed black and gold from crop to cup. What's another good one, Sway? We keep it real from crop to cup.
Yeah, right. Got it to a T. from crop to cup.
Oh, that's genius right there. That is excellent. That is genius, Wade.
Think together.
That's awesome, bro. That's terrific. That's terrific, Swade. We got it. I say it again, Swade.
Oh damn! What I said, we got it to a T from crop to cup.
We got it to a T from crop to cup. Oh, that's fire. We're gonna have to do that. We got to do that, bro. We got to get that to this. Got to get that to the design family so they can get that on. Get that to the team members, man. So the design crew can get on that ASAP. That's pretty good, Swade. That's pretty good. But anyway, we're gonna go to our commercial. I'd like to thank all the Black and Gold family members for chiming in on this one. Big ups to the rest of the family members. Please feel free to frequent the Pro Shop. Thank you, Brother Freddie, all the Super Chat family members. Thank y'all for y'all donations tonight. I appreciate y'all and all that y'all do. Remember, all contributions go right back into the platform. As you can tell, we building on it. We doing some good stuff. And also let the family members know that we do have the app for your Android phone. Just go to the Google Play Store and put in the Sports Coma app. That's right, the Sports Coma app. You can download the app for your Android. The iPhone app is in development. It's a little bit different and they're slow. For people that have iPhones, you know what I mean. The process on the iPhone is slower than it is for that. So I anticipate releasing them at the same time, but they're working and still in development with the iPhone people. So I'm gonna let y'all know, but that should be coming out pretty soon, and we will let you know. So we got the apps that are available for your Android right now. The iPhone is on the way. We're also on Roku and Fire Stick. So if you guys have a Roku and a Fire Stick, I want y'all guys to look for the Pro Media Network channel. That's right, the PRO Media Network channel is on Roku. Just put it in the search. When you look up the channels, you put in there and it'll pull it up. And then you can just save it to your Roku, to your Fire Stick, and you can watch us on Roku and Fire Stick. So, I mean, just letting the family members know that we making moves. We're not playing no games. And because of your guys, your seriousness and y'all belief and love in us, we continue to keep building a stronger and better platform. And I severely, from the bottom of my heart, and all of our family members and teammates, thank you for all that you do. Also, like the family members to know, if you want to listen to the shows in their audio format, and if you're on the road, you're trucking, we got a lot of family members that are over the road drivers that drive for a living. And it's a convenient thing for them to check out the show. Go to Pro Radio. That's right, Pro Radio, PRO Radio is available. You can listen to all of the shows, the Sports Coma. We also have the Pelican Post Game Report for all of our Pelican lovers. We have a Pelican Post Game Report that we do every Friday. DC is the contributor there, the top contributor there. And we have the Ring Kings Boxing World with Eddie Too Mean Johnson. That's also available. And Tough Tiger Talk, Wonka Mazi, he's the top contributor there. So all of that, Tough Tiger Talk is our LSU show, Ring King Boxing World, for our fight fans and boxing lovers out there. All those shows are available in their audio format at Pro Radio. Link is in the description section below. You can also sign up and listen to it on the different YouTube channels. All of those have their own YouTube channels and all separate platforms. You can get the links in the description section below. You don't have to search, just look in the description. Also, big ups to all of our family members who are YouTube members, who sign up to be YouTube members. Much love to you. Thank you. And for our Patreon champions, much love to you as well. If you're interested in helping out the show and you want to ratchet up your commitment, please feel free to go to patreon.com/the Pro Media Network. You can sign up at Patreon and you'll have access to locked content, over 20 plus shows of TSC Q&A live. We do this every Tuesday at 6 p.m. Over 20 shows is there. The segment where we literally go at the media called The Haters. We do segments where we just break down and bust up the media. And also it's a small personable feel, and it's really cool how we do it. A lot of family members come on and we talk, for a couple of 2.5, 3 hours, whatever it is. Swade is in the house. DC used to be in the house. GM Kev, Dada, and all of the 985 Live. Torres Shepard Sr., he be in there. The brother, big ups to him as well. And all the family members, Derek Lockett, all the family members usually join in and check out the show. JT, all the family members, they be in there as well. So if you want to join the family and check us out at the TSC Q&A live show on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. It's only on our Patreon. Sign up either through YouTube or as a member, or you can get it as Patreon. But the extra caveat to becoming Patreon is you get access to the show On Cue with Big Q, which is 10 plus shows of news content coming at you with real deal news that we have. We have the platforms there, and they got another tape show just to let the family members, GM Kevin, the rest of the family members know that'll be coming out in 2 days. That we got that's dealing just with one topic, and that'll be the last tape show before we start doing the On Cue with Big Q's live. Just to let you know that as well. And also, big ups to our sponsor, our website sponsor at GetLifeMask.com. If you guys want to, support the local business, you can go to GetLifeMask.com and buy you a face covering, buy you a mask. They have adjustable straps that's good for women for adults or children. And you can also know that the Get Life masks are different because they come with a filter that is behind the mask itself. That filter lasts for 3 months. And it actually breathes. It's not just cloth on your face. It's actually a filter there that you can slide in that actually filters the air that you breathe in. So if you're interested in getting GetLifeMask.com and breathe easier, you can go to their website and put in the product code The Sports Coma to get 10% off on your price. That's our sponsor. So big ups to all the family members for joining in the chat as well. Much love to you. Thank you for hitting the like button. Thank you for sharing the content. Thank you for being here tonight. Once great show, 3 hours plus to the dome. We serious about the same content. Big ups to all the new family members. Thank you for joining us and welcome to the family. As we pretty serious about this in here, just to let you know. We serious about Saints. But I thank all you guys. I'll see the rest of you guys tomorrow on TSC Unleashed. And later on that night, we'll have TSC Q&A live on Patreon. So much love to you. Thank you, Swade, for chiming in as well, my brother. Thank you for being here. And I'll see you tomorrow on TSC Q&A live, bro.
All right, man.
All right. Peace to the family. Who that? Great win. Saints looking good. We sitting on top of the NFC South. You got to put us up there as one of the top teams in the NFC. And we
put us up there. Don't put us up there.
You want to remain underdog.
Keep ignoring us. You know what I'm saying? I want them to say it's luck. That's what I really want them to say it's luck. You know what I'm saying? Make us mad. That's what I want. All right. I'm going to close my ears with you.
You got it right, bro. You're right. I mean, you might have a point, keep it underdog. But something tell me, Swade, the secret out.
They do have film in this game right here, but like I said, we got a whole nother bag full of things to come. You know what I'm saying? So be well. Wise man, mystical one.
Yep, and that's what it's about, bro. I mean, we'll see, man. We ain't running from nobody. We're gonna handle business in a major capacity. And let's see here. Somebody asking what's K says what's the IG? Our IG for the platform is A Pros Life on our Instagram. A Pros Life, and it's all separate. Not dash. What is it? Space. A space pro space PRO space life. And
not underscore. It's space.
I think it's underscore. Isn't underscore right? Okay, underscore. Is it underscore? I think it's in the matter of fact. I think all of the links for it is in our social medias in the chat. I want to say it should be in the description section if you don't see it there. But it's a underscore pros PR right PROS underscores life, and you should see us there at Instagram as well. So thank you for asking. All right, family. Appreciate y'all. Much love to y'all. There you go. Thank you, Sway. Appreciate you putting that in there. That's it right there, KB. Thank you. Appreciate you. Much love.
That was wrong. Hold on. There you go. There you go right there. Put the S.
There you go. There you go. That's it. All right. Appreciate you. All right. Thank all the family members, and I'll see y'all later tomorrow on TSC Unleashed and the rest of the family members later on Tuesday on TSC Q&A live at 6 p.m. Much love to you. And who that?
Yeah. Well, all right. Like you always say, welcome, welcome, welcome. Number one sports talking D. We ain't like the Falcons, we won't blow the lead. Look, all we talk is who that, who got cut and who back. Rookies and the vets, players you should look at. It's the sports coma, you don't wanna miss it. Got the pre-game, party, post-game statistics. Get a visit from Sway, maybe DC or 5. It's the hottest thing smoking, Big Q and the guys. Go to YouTube Live, make sure you subscribe. Interviews inside the Saints locker room high. Talk to Drew, Jordan, Zach, Payton, New Orleans, who that nation? Best believe when I say we bleed gold and black. Ain't a miracle or rivalry could ever hold us back. No, Beastquake, Bounty Gate, let the truth be told. It's the sports coma, all we know is say